Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to rock from the dawn to stop? We are on a crash course and freedom is running on as long as we want. Drive fast and go, hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends for a horse. Revving up the engines. We ain't going nowhere sooner. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Be the best, no secret. Never just a place to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life.
You're watching Chili Pepper Baseball on Flow Sports.
Good evening from orbit and welcome to Shepherd Stadium, where gravity's optional but drama is guaranteed. It's game 3 of the tour here at Shepherd Stadium and game number 9 overall of this intergalactic series between the Radiant Glow Mojis and the Fireball Flinging Chili Peppers. These two teams are under a year old, but make no mistakes, they've already been lighting up the cosmos with flair, fire, and a whole lot of chaos. The Glow Mojis bring a dazzling digital dazzle with all smiles and stardust, while the Chili Peppers, well, they've been turning up the heat from Mercury to Mars. Tonight marks only their 3rd ever collision here at Shepherd Stadium, still shining, still echoing with the memory of its zero-gravity walk-offs, meteor showers between innings, and well, the season series still tight. This one's not just a game, it's a cosmic statement. So buckle up your boots, charge up your plasma peanuts, and adjust your helmets, fans, because the stars are out, the tempers are hot, and first pitch is coming up and faster than a comment on caffeine. The Glow Mojis and the Chili Peppers, game 3 here at Shepherd Stadium. Let's light it up. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Shepherd Stadium for this cosmic Thursday night. Jacob Maurer alongside Jared Vinecourt, glad to be with you. In a game that should be a good one, both these teams playing tight with each other all season long. We could get another incredible show here tonight, Jared.
The Chili Peppers lead the season series with the games here at Shepherd Stadium combined with the stops on the Cosmic Takeover Tour, 5-3. But the Glow Mojis have taken 2 out of the 3 Cosmic Takeover Tour stops as they look to get back on the winning track tonight against the Chili Peppers.
This is an intense rivalry series. These are the only 2 teams that will play on the Cosmic Baseball Tour. There's going to be one team at the end of this who's going to be the winner. There's going to be one team at the end who's going to be the loser. Every game counts in this Cosmic Baseball Tour. And let's introduce you guys to the rules of this contest. Rule number 1, it's a little bit different than your normal baseball experience. Rule number 1 includes no bunting, because that's boring. And people who do it deserve to be out, and they will be. Rule number 2, no mound visits. If a pitcher is struggling on the mound, you leave him out there to fry. He's got to figure it out. That's the chaos of Cosmic Baseball, and we welcome it all. Rule number 3, there's no walks. If you get a ball 4, you get to take that ball, throw it up in the air, and hit it wherever you want. That's called a fungo attempt, and you become your own pitcher and batter in that scenario. We're doomed to see lots of those here tonight. It's a fun little rule here in Cosmic Baseball because we don't walk, we soar. Rule number 4, we had no idea who the home team was until literally about 15 minutes ago. It was decided between a juggling contest between Blaine McIntosh of the Chili Peppers and Cole Peterson of the Glow Mojis. We weren't able to broadcast that, but it was quite an impressive show between both of them. Blaine had a lot of pirouette spins, throwing the balls in the air. But Cole Peterson, with his trick to put it between the legs, the crowd loved that one and gave the Glow Mojis home field advantage here tonight. And what a rule that was. Rule number 5, the final one. When the golden whistle blows, everyone on defense must rotate clockwise. So because the Glow Mojis got the home field advantage, the whistle will be blown when the Chili Peppers are on defense, and they will be forced to rotate. That's part of the disadvantage it takes for being the road team in this one. The Glow Mojis trying to get their first win here at Shepherd Stadium on the Cosmic Baseball Tour. The Chili Peppers are 2-0 on the season right here at Shepherd Stadium, and we saw it just 5 days ago on a Saturday night, an unbelievable game. 25-24 was our final score, in which the Chili Peppers were able to win on a home run derby from Jalen Lee. That was quite an offensive showing.
Both teams producing amazingly offensively, especially in the rounds of the home run derby. And as you mentioned, Jacob, Jalen Lee was able to get the last home run to walk it off for the Chili Peppers. They'll try to do that again here tonight.
Well, with that, we have our home and away team set, which means we have our lineup set as well. It will be the Glow Mojis on defense first as they serve as the home team for this Cosmic game on this Thursday. So without further ado, let's meet the defense for the Glow Mojis.
The defense tonight for the Glow Mojis looks like this. Breland Amadova in left, Khalil Wilson in center, Brantley Cutler in right on the infield, Eric Vasquez at third, Trey Vanderpool at short, Greg Ryan at second, Joe Burke at first, Preston Robbins behind the dish, and Zach Camp getting the start once again for the Glow Mojis here tonight.
They will be going up against this Chili Pepper lineup. The 10 they are starting tonight goes like this. Leading off for the Chili Peppers will be Ralphie Rodriguez. Batting second, B-Rob, Brandon Roberts. Batting third, another Brandon Crosby. Batting cleanup tonight will be Chase Evans. Behind him, Brett Fick. Batting sixth will be Max Freeze. Seventh will go Reese Yergin. 8, 9, 10 will go Corey Cubano, Blaine McIntosh, and Nolan McCade. Should be a good lineup, a lineup that's featured a lot of offense for the Chili Peppers. And in the 2 games here at Shepherd Stadium, they've been the ones to pounce out to that offensive fest first.
The 2 batters in the Chili Peppers batting order that the Glow Mojis are going to have to look out for is one, Brett Fick. He's hit 3 home runs in 2 games here at Shepherd Stadium this season. And then Corey Cubano went 4 for 4 last game, was hitting the ball all over the place in the green grass here at Shepherd Stadium last time out.
Yeah, a lot of weapons on this Chili Pepper team. They hit well here at Shepherd. Glow Mojis almost came back in that home run derby in the last round. It was a game where it was tight, and the Chili Peppers took a 6-run lead into the intermission, held that lead the whole time until Brantley Cutler was able to have a great home run derby performance, but the Glow Mojis up by 2, and then Jalen Lee came in the final round of that derby and played hero for the Chili Peppers once again. And that is also some chaos here in Cosmic Baseball. You're going to see once the Cosmic lights turn on and the regular lights turn off, the rules kind of get a whole lot more wackier. But we'll start with this format. We play around 3 to 4 innings in the daylight, and then once the sun sets, the night sky is glowing dark and ready for Cosmic Baseball. We'll take about a 20-minute intermission and then get ready for the Cosmic portion of this game. Both halves count with the same amount of score. We'll just pick up right where we left off in the Cosmic Flare, and you are going to see this all on YouTube. You have the power in the live chat to talk to us, me and Jared, during the game. Whatever feelings you feel like getting off of your chest, feel free to leave those in the comments here on YouTube for this Thursday night of Cosmic action, the first ever Thursday night Cosmic Baseball game we've ever had on this 2025 tour. We're going to be watching the weather throughout, but hopefully we can get a good, clean game of Cosmic Baseball.
All day today it was sunny and very warm in the 90s, but since then it has cooled down. A front is supposed to come into Colonial Heights here tonight. Right now 83 degrees, feels like 89. So we'll see if that storm comes about or not. We plan to play all the way through. We'll just have to wait and see what Mother Nature brings.
Well, the weather right now, a 91-degree night here at Shepherd Stadium. Another toasty one, but that makes sense with two of the hottest teams in town. It feels like 98 degrees, so just about 2 degrees under 100, but with how these teams play, we could see it go back in triple digits. The temperature should cool off during the night. We're gonna drop all the way down to about 12 degrees. Drop down 12 degrees, that is. We're not gonna, get snow after this. It's gonna drop down to 79 degrees around 9 o'clock, 77 around 10. And we'll be watching the storms throughout. Never know what could happen, but there's always usually a big dome, or at least it seems like that. It just misses Shepherd Stadium. We're gonna hope we can get a good Cosmic baseball game in here tonight. The Chili Peppers will be in their white uniforms. Chili Peppers across the top with neon pink and green representing each sleeve and letter. The Glow Mojis will be in their all blue uniforms. The same ones they wore just 5 days ago on Saturday. We're set for an epic uniform matchup and a team matchup here at Shepherd Stadium. 7:30 will be our first pitch, just around 4 minutes away from getting it going here in Colonial Heights. As the Glow Mojis lineup is getting introduced. They will be the home team here tonight. They will be on defense first. And really the Glow Mojis trying to add something. A good start for the Glow Mojis could go a long way in this one, especially considering how they tend to fall behind in those middle innings. It can make the comeback effort just a little bit less severe.
They've done that in both the Cosmic Takeover tours that they have won. At Durham, they won the Golden Bull, and in Nashville, they won the Crystal Microphone. So that's how this team has been portrayed off to start the Cosmic Takeover Tour season, is the comeback team.
And they almost had an outstanding comeback last Saturday, down as much as 9. They came all the way back to lead by 2 in the home run derby until the Chili Peppers had enough and started to launch some moonshots. It's a very friendly confines here at Shepherd Stadium. 336 down the left field line and 335 down the right field line, but because of the roads and the unique buildings here at Shepherd Stadium, the center field gaps are really in. So left center is a power alley to go in there and knock it over the fence. Same thing with right center field. And center field only goes out to 374. So there's a lot of home run power here tonight. Both teams will try to bring the offense as Zach Camp will be on the mound for the Glow Mojis first. He'll try to give the Glow Mojis some good shutout innings. We saw him on Saturday. He's been starting most games for the Glow Mojis on the pitching end. Really up and down for him, but he's going to try to balance it out here tonight. So he'll try to do that. Glow Mojis got their mascot on the field. You'll see the back of him rocking number 1. An orange head. Jared, what do you think of that?
I think it's fantastic. I think him and Blaze are going to have a joust here later tonight, maybe a mascot joust underneath the black lights.
You want to see some fights.
Who doesn't love a mascot fight?
Mascot race? No, we need a brawl. We could see it. A lot of chaos here during these Cosmic nights. So we're glad to bring you another one here on YouTube. The Chili Pepper mascot is in all pink. Kind of the mix of the red pepper that Blaze usually is for the college team. And then he just gets neon lit up and ready to go. So we are almost ready to go here at Shepherd Stadium. The Glow Mojis, the last of their lineup, getting introduced. Krelin Alamandova, the last one, walking out with a football. This is a cool move. Goes with the Heisman. Don't know how many Heisman trophies he's won, but maybe he's on the list of candidates this year.
He's won a state championship back in high school in Hawaii, so a dual sport athlete is Almadova.
So the teams will line up and we'll get ready for the national anthem. We'll take a break and listen to a rendition of our country song. Well, we are ready for Cosmic Baseball. Let's meet our umpiring crew. Santa Claus will be behind the dish. Over at third will be Seth Swanson, and at first base, Jeff Barrett. We'll come up with nicknames for them as this goes on. They're dressed up regularly right now, but we'll see how it goes. Santa Claus, though, behind the dish, bringing out his friends here tonight. He'll take over duties behind the plate. From the North Pole, trekking all the way here in Virginia. Got to be tough for Santa Claus behind the dish, especially considering feels like temperature here in Colonial Heights is up to 100 degrees.
I can't imagine the mileage that his sleigh and the reindeer are getting traveling from the North Pole to Virginia and all the stops on the Cosmic Takeover Tour this season.
Well, Zach Camp will be on the mound for the Glow Mojis, and he again not rocking with any cap. That's kind of been his go-to look here, because there's not a lot of rules saying that you need to wear a full complete uniform, so Zach Camp taking advantage of that.
Zach Camp from Smyrna, Georgia, went to high school at the Walker School, went to Villanova University.
Well, the Nova alumni getting ready to go. Have to wonder if he's going to live up to his last name, camping the batters. Don't know if that made any sense, but neither does this game of Cosmic Baseball. He'll get ready to go. He's really been the go-to pitcher for the Glow Mojis this season. They've looked at him for a bulk of innings here in the day game and then in the night game as well. He's come out and pitched in the same game that he's pitched during the day. He's really their workhorse here. The Stallion on the mound getting ready to go.
Do you think Camp likes to go camping?
I would hope so. If not,
so,
you know, you might need to make a change to the birth certificate.
If so, I wonder what his favorite camping activity is. Mine is hiking. Don't get me wrong, I love s'mores.
Okay.
But it doesn't feel that great in the stomach afterwards.
Yeah, you're right. But usually when I have s'mores, I'm going to bed. So when it doesn't feel well, I'm just unconscious. But I don't know. Some people, you know, it'll keep them up. We're getting ready, though, for our first pitch. Fan from the crowd, and if you're new to Cosmic Baseball, I introduce you to a wacky rule. The first pitch counts. So Ralphie Rodriguez stepping up to the dish. He will get to take a swing. If it's a strike and he likes it, he's going to take a hack. This could get pretty wild. Here's the first pitch, and Rodriguez will watch it bounce. So that's ball number 1. A little disappointment from the fan there. He'll take off his cap just like Zach Camp does.
Great effort by the fan. We've had a lot of great ceremonial first pitches this season, as Rafi Rodriguez will have a ball to start against Zach Camp.
I think the Glow Mojis are making fun of him right now. Why didn't you swing at that? Guess he just wasn't aggressive. Well, paid off. Good eye, you would say. Some in Major League will say that's a bit down low as he swings out of his shoes. And that's strike number 1 in this contest. Zach Camp will take over. So he's technically a reliever in this game. Rodriguez, a mega slice foul down the third base line, and it's 1-2.
Rodriguez had a huge first pitch leadoff home run in the first Cosmic baseball game this season here at Shepherd Stadium.
First pitch, too. It was quite a sight. 1-2, down low in the dirt. The count's now 2-2 to Ralphie Rodriguez as we are underway here on a Cosmic Thursday night. Here's the 2-2. Camp working quickly. This is a ground ball foul down the first base line. Rodriguez able to get another piece, but yet another foul ball.
Rodriguez, a hometown kid from Chester, Virginia, went to Thomas Dale High School.
He'll be looking for a pitch to hit here. Here's the 2-2 from Camp. Ground ball, chop, first base side. We're not in the reverse inning yet. Joe Burke able to clean it up and flip all the way to Zach Camp, and that's out number 1.
That was great hustle there by Zach Camp to get over to first base to record that first out of the inning because Joe Burke, the first baseman, was going to his backhand side. He wasn't going to make it back there in time.
Camp doing a great job hustling off the mound. He's not showboating. He's in this to win. He'll be facing B-Rob next. B-Rob rocking with the number 808. Yes, you can have triple-digit numbers here in Cosmic Baseball. You can even have records as your number. You can have whatever you want. I think strike 1.
I think next time we have to go to decibels.
Yeah, I would say a cool number would be pi, whether you put the symbol on there or just all the numbers. This one fouled away. I think, I would have my jersey pi, just wrap it around the whole chest.
I would put a picture of pie on my jersey.
Oh, so we could both be pie.
And I would have apple pie on there.
That's a good pie. I like it. 0-2, down low in the dirt.
We had a chance to talk with Trey Vanderpool, the shortstop for the Glow Mojis, earlier today. We asked, what do you have to have for 4th of July? And he said he needs pie at his 4th of July party. Never heard of that before.
Well, Roberts wanted contact on that at-bat and just swings and misses on the slider. Yeah, you can't miss pie, though, on the 4th of July. It's coming up.
I stick to cheeseburger, hot dogs, baked beans, pickles, all the good stuff.
Baked beans.
Oh, yeah.
Like Yogi Bear. 2 outs here, top of the first. Crosby up, and he takes one upstairs for a strike. Camp has been really dealing early on as the 0-1 foul ball. A little souvenir for anyone sitting in the parking lot. Right over the gate, and it's quickly 0-2. Camp looking to make this an impressive 1-2-3 inning. A big windup. Here's the pitch, and outside.
Crosby as well from Mechanicsville, Virginia, hometown kid, went to Atlee High School.
He's trying to be the first base runner in this game. Camp delivers 1-2. It's upstairs, missing the zone. 2-2 now the count. Crosby has had a good start to this Cosmic season. Always seems due for a multi-hit game at the plate. Big reason why he's batting 3rd in this Chili Pepper lineup. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He just got sent back to the dugout like a bad Amazon return. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Zach Camp as he takes the helmet and gives it a good old football punt. Fair catch made by the Glow Moji dugout. They'll decide to bat next as we'll go to the bottom of the first inning. And with that, we'll keep it right here on YouTube, and we'll meet the defense for the Chili Peppers.
Peppers goes like this. Brandon Crosby will be in left. Blaine McIntosh gets the start in center. Corey Cubano in right. On the infield, Reese Jurgen at third, Brandon Roberts at short, Rafi Rodriguez at second, Max Freeze at first. Behind the dish, Chase Evans, and getting the start tonight for the Chili Peppers is DJ the Invader Roberts.
Well, DJ will have to navigate this Glow Moji lineup, and their 10 goes like this. Trey Vanderpool will lead off. Dalton Hurst right behind him. Freeland Alamandova batting third. Joe Burke batting cleanup right behind him. Khalil Wilson, Evan Orsic batting sixth. Brantley Cutler seventh. 8, 9, 10 goes Eric Vasquez, Greg Ryan, and Preston Robbins to round it out. We'll see G-Trix. He'll bat 11th, but that'll be in Cosmic. He only plays when the lights are off. As DJ the Invader will get ready to go. Most fans are used to seeing him with an astronaut helmet on, but he said, I can breathe with oxygen, just like you Earthlings here. So the Invader has either gotten an oxygen adapter or could do this the whole time. Quite a specimen on the mound. He'll get ready to go. Trey Vanderpool will lead it off for the Glow Mojis. Great outfit going on right now. Pink helmet, pink socks, all blue uniform as he takes upstairs for ball number 1.
I love the old style from Trey Vanderpool, letting the Sox breathe.
1-0, and that one, a little pinballing away. Umpire at third base saying foul ball, I believe.
Believe Vanderpool fouled that off his quad. That's going to sting. Could leave a mark in the morning. Never like to see that.
Well, 1-1 will now be the count. Here's the pitch from Roberts. This one skied up in the air, foul territory. Chase Evans is on the run, and he'll watch it make a kid's day as it pinballs around. It'll end up in somebody's hands. So DJ the Invader ahead of the count to Trey Vanderpool. He's always led off every single game for the Glow Mojis. Here in a 1-2 count, up and in. Trying to perhaps get a little shave on the chin there. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He's walking so fast to that dugout you'd think it had free Wi-Fi with that swing. My goodness. DJ the Invader, K number 1.
DJ the Invader doing a good job of changing speeds. Went to the off-speed pitch that time and gets Vanderpool to swing through his shoes.
Well, Dalton Hurst will try to keep his shoes on here in this at-bat as he belts this one in the air, right center field, bouncing in front of Corey Cubano. Hurst attacks the first pitch and gets aboard. First hit and base runner of this Cosmic Thursday night as Dalton Hurst is aboard.
Dalton Hurst didn't waste any time. First pitch he saw, drove it into right center field, serving as the extra hitter tonight for the Glow Mojis, and they have a one-out base runner here early in the first.
Well, we'll see if they can take advantage. Breland Alamandova will step in. Great little swagger at the plate. Open uniform, letting that chest breathe. Got the long hair as well as they'll check over. And you just heard the air horn there, so now a rotation going on for the Chili Peppers. We'll try our best to keep up as Alamandova swings and fouls this one back. B-Rob will go over to third. At shortstop will be Ralphie Rodriguez. At second will be Freeze. And at first will be Corey Cubano. As on the move is Hurst, and it gets away from Chase Evans. And he's in there safely. Got to be careful. You don't want to steal anything with Santa Claus the umpire around. Have to hope that Santa doesn't put him on the naughty list after that steal.
Don't want any coal from Santa, that's for sure.
So here's the 1-1 pitch. This one slicing foul.
Breland Almadova calls himself the real smoothie king. I wonder what is Almadova's favorite smoothie of all time that he's created.
You know, we had a question. You're going to find it out on Stupid Questions as Hurst is on the move. Swinging and missing is Almandova. And they're going to say that's a foul ball, says Santa Claus. So Hurst will have to move back over to second. But going back to stupid questions, you're going to see that segment during the intermission, and we had one question where if tomato is considered a fruit, do we consider ketchup smoothies? This is something to think about. 1-2. Ground ball, third base side. Right there is Roberts. He'll fire over to first. Corey Cubano makes it. It's Hurst aggressive. He'll go second to third. Gotta love it from the Glow Mojis.
Cubano not normally at first base with that air horn. He comes in from right to first. Didn't want to risk with a throwing error going to third, so he wisely holds on to it, or the Glow Mojis could have got their first run right there.
So 2 outs, runner on third for the Glow Mojis. They'll try to score here in the bottom of the first. Joe Burke, pink mustache man, steps to the plate and takes strike number 1.
Joe Burke, the best mustache in professional baseball. A lot of power from the right side.
That's not an opinion either. He swings and misses. I was talking about the mustache, not the power. Although he has exceptional power, but the mustache, that's a fact. No one touches that.
I mustache you a question.
What is that?
Nothing. I just wanted to try a dad joke.
Oh yeah. That was good. Just next time, ask me a question. As this one almost hits Hurst in the butt, he had to scoot out of the way over there at third.
And it looks like Burke broke his bat as well, so he'll have to get a new piece of lumber.
That stinks, because that bat was well decorated, and now I have to go to looks like a green bat. Maybe it was a wood bat, and then someone just smeared some lawn clippings on it. Never know how these pieces of lumber get put about. He's down in the count 0-2. DJ the Invader looking for his second strikeout of the day, and this one popped in the air, foul ground, first base side, Cubano, and the net is his arch nemesis there. Causes that one to go in the seats.
Great effort by Corey Cubano there at first. He normally plays right, so he has some familiarity with the foul ground on the right side here at Shepherd Stadium.
Couldn't get over, though, in time in the seats. Still 0-2 to Joe Burke, the cleanup man in this Glow Mojis lineup, trying to score Hurst from third as he grounds this one to short. Rodriguez is there, charging in and fires, and that's out number 3. Defense in reverse. Doesn't matter for the Chili Peppers. They're still able to take care of it on the infield. 4 up, 3 down, no damage for the Glow Mojis here in the first. 0-0 our score. We'll head to the second next. You're watching Cosmic Baseball on YouTube.
So here at Titan Auto and Tire, we're a full care automotive repair center, full maintenance items anywhere from an oil change, state inspection, and also full engine replacement. Titan Auto is different because of our customer service mainly. I mean, we have some of the best trained and qualified techs in the area. Our 3 main focuses are customer safety, customer service, and community. Knowing that you're going to put them first and it's not about the dollar.
This is Alex. Alex came to a Cosmic Baseball game and didn't have any UV reactive merch, and he's not happy about it. This is Max. Max got his UV reactive gear from the merch tent, and he's having a great time. Right, Max? Make sure you head to our merch stations around the stadium so that you can glow like never before. Don't blend in. Stand out. Let's go!
Well, when your monitor crashes on the YouTube stream, all you can do is showcase the game. A wild sequence, Khalil Wilson forcing the double play by himself as Freeze sends this one in the air. Right field, Vasquez is there, and he'll make the catch. So we're glad to join you for about 15 seconds. We'll send it to the bottom half of the second next in this reverse inning of chaos in Cosmic Baseball. Don't go anywhere. You're watching it right now on YouTube. Well, welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. And Armando, why'd you press the mute button on your remote? That was the reason they couldn't hear us in the second inning. Glad to join you back on the audio spectrum. And hopefully we keep it that way. Although, I don't know, with all the chaos and confusion we'll be talking about here tonight, maybe you'll be wishing it later on that it's on mute. But we'll get ready for the bottom of the second. DJ the Invader stays on the mound for the Chili Peppers. He'll be facing 5, 6, 7, due up for the Glow Mojis.
Khalil Wilson will get it start for the Glow Mojis. Had that big walk-off home run in the 4th round of the swing-off back in Nashville a couple weeks ago. Has a lot of power from the left side.
We've seen him belt it over the fence a couple of times as he takes a ball outside to start this bottom of the second inning. DJ the Invader, a good scoreless bottom of the first inning. He's back on the mound. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Got him golfing down low, and Khalil, that's the wrong sport.
Wilson is a switch hitter, but mainly just switch hits back and forth in his last at-bat of a game. We'll see if he does that here tonight.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, beautiful. Right on the inside, corner for a strike. That's 1-2 now to Wilson.
Wilson, part of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, part of the Atlantic League last season in 2024.
1-2 pitch. Oh, it hit him. Watch out. Spin out of the way and brush it off. Hopefully, he just got plunked. He'll go to third. This inning's still in reverse. So, leadoff man aboard for the Glow Mojis. Evan Orsic will be now up to bat next. Just a reminder, didn't get to explain it to you between that first and second inning, but a fan in the crowd picked an Uno card. Once again, we have a reverse inning. So runners will be running the bases backwards here in this frame. Orsic takes outside for ball number 1.
Orsic from Chicago, Illinois, serving as the DH here in the first half here tonight at Shepherd Stadium.
Here's the 1-0. He grounds this one up the middle and past Roberts for a base hit. Wilson's digging for first. Here's the throw, the tag. They got him. Wow. Brandon Crosby with a rocket out there in center. That's Blaine McIntosh with an absolute gun to get Wilson stretching for the extra bag.
And that's a great job by the first baseman, Brett Fick. Not his normal position, usually at third. Does a great job of corralling the one hop throw from Blaine McIntosh, apply the tag, and get a huge first out for the Chili Peppers.
So it's the second hit of the ball game, but results in the first out. Here in the second inning, Brantley Cutler will now step to the dish as umpires call time and ready to get everyone underway. Cutler, we saw him homer in his last game at Shepherd Stadium. Here's his first pitch that he sees, a bouncer in the dirt, and it gets away. Moving over to second base will be Evan Orsick. He's in there safely. So runner in scoring position now for the Glow Mojis. We'll see if Cutler can take advantage. And we had a costly error here on our end on the broadcast last time Cutler played. We got mixed up, thought a gender reveal was for him and his wife. It wasn't, but might have scared his family half to death thinking that he had another child on the way. But we can assure you that that's not the case here tonight. And he was really good in that home run derby as well on that Saturday night. As checking over back to second base is Evan Orsick. DJ the Invader thought about invading second base with the baseball. Here's the 2-0, swung on and missed. Big cut and a rip.
What's great about Brantley Cutler is he's a dual threat player. Not only can he play the outfield, but he's also a pitcher as well. We saw him pitch and start a game in Nashville.
2-1. Oh, beautiful pitch. Right downstairs in the basement of the strike zone. That'll even the count up at 2s. Quickly, the Invader works outside corner. Santa Claus says that's a bit too far to the outside. Full count pitch upcoming for Cutler. The Invader sets, checks over at Orsick, and delivers. Full count delivery down low in the dirt. It's going to be a fun go attempt as this one gets away once again. Orsick will sneak over to first base, serving as third base in this inning. So a fun go upcoming for Cutler. We'll see what he can do. He has a lot of power. Checking over to make sure Evan Orsick doesn't go on the way home. Here's the rip and right at Ralphie Rodriguez at second. He was ready for that bullet. Brought his bulletproof vest, made the catch.
Well, Mojis with a golden opportunity to take the lead here in the second. Cutler hit it well, just right at Rodriguez.
Great defense is preventing the Glow Mojis from scoring some here in the second. We'll see which team can get the offense going first. Eric Vasquez will try to be that guy for the Glow Mojis as he takes strike number 1.
Eric Vasquez from San Antonio, Texas. Must be looking forward to heading to his home state in a couple weeks to Sugar Land.
Trying to score Orsick at first. And in this reverse inning, Orsick is just 90 feet away from scoring. As the count is now even to Eric Vasquez. Glow Mojis looking for that big run here in the second. He takes outside corner. Santa Claus says that's a strike. Oh my, what did Eric Vasquez do to get on Santa Claus's bad side?
You do not argue with Santa Claus, or you could be put on the naughty list for a significant amount of time.
Perhaps the rest of your life, maybe your children too. 1-2, foul ball, able to get a piece and sent back to the backstop. Glow Mojis trying to take advantage here. Clutch hitting is what separates the greats here in Cosmic Baseball. Vasquez trying to rowdy up a rally. Here's the 1-2. This one hit high in the air, center field, deep but playable. McIntosh measuring it and makes the catch. Chili Peppers out of another jam. Some hits for the Glow Mojis, but even more spectacular defense for the Chili Peppers here in this frame. We'll head to the top of the third inning next. 0-0 our score. You're watching Cosmic Baseball. Stick it right here on YouTube.
Well, hello. Didn't see you come in, but I'm glad you're here. We have something that we really need to talk about. So my name is Jason. This is Blaze. We're with the Tri-City Chili Peppers here in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Man, let me tell you, here at the Chili Peppers, boy, did we have a 2024 season. It was wild. But we need to take a rest this off season. You know what though? We're done resting, because resting is boring. That's right, we're launching the Cosmic Takeover Tour, and we may be coming to a city near you. So we need your help. If you thought that Cosmic was unreal, but you were too far away, we want to know. If you think that your city is ready for us, we want to know. We need your help with locations and where we're taking Cosmic Baseball. So if you're ready to be part of Cosmic Baseball, make sure you hit us up. Let's go!
Well, we are in the third inning. Zach Camp remains on the mound for the Glow Mojis, and that reverse chaos of the second is over. Everyone will move back to their starting positions, and we've had a lot of defensive shifts. Not only was the air horn blown, that caused a lot of chaos. You talk about the reverse inning, that caused some problems, but now we're back to everyone's initial positioning on the field, and we're ready to go. Top of the third inning, Reese Jurgen will step to the dish. It'll be 7-8-9, due up for the Chili Peppers here in this frame. Camp on the mound. First pitch to Jurgen is inside corner for a strike.
Jurgen, another local guy from Chester, Virginia, Mechanicsville area, went to Benedictine in high school.
Here's the 0-1. And almost another great paint job, but Zach Camp forgot the painter's tape. I'm unable to get that frame from Evan Orsic behind the plate. Getting ready to deliver the 1-1. Inside. Goes with the breaking ball there, and 2-1 now the count to Reese Jurgen. Jurgen looking to get the second hit of the ball game as he belts this one deep in the air, left center, and off the wall. Just about a foot shy of a home run. He's digging for two. Here's the throw, and not in time. A leadoff double for the Chili Peppers as Reese Jurgen just scorched that off the bat.
Jurgen took a fastball, and he did not miss it. Jurgen smashed it into left center, and a good start for the Chili Peppers with their leadoff man in scoring position.
We thought that could have been home run number one of this game. Instead, it's extra bases and hit number 2 for the Chili Peppers in this contest. Corey Cubano steps in, takes ball number 1. Cubano has been on a heater for the Chili Peppers at the plate. Next pitch pops it up. Well, that's a great announcer jinx. Zach Camp is camping under it, and he'll make the catch. Have to think that he's used to that considering his last name, Zach Camp. Well, at least I thought so. Anyway, we'll bring up Blaine McIntosh to the dish. Trying to score Reese Jurgen at second base.
Blaine McIntosh, the Nashville native, had a bunch of family and friends in attendance for the 2 games in Nashville on the Cosmic Takeover Tour.
As he lines this one up the middle for a base hit. They're waving around Jurgen, and bobbling the throw is Wilson. They'll score easily. Jurgen comes in off the RBI single from Blaine McIntosh, and the Chili Peppers are on the board.
McIntosh's first pitch fastball didn't waste any time, laced it back up the middle for a base hit, and the Chili Peppers will play out from in front here in the third tonight against the Glow Mojis.
The offense has finally gotten spicy for the Peppers. Up now, Nolan McCade. Looking for something as he takes to the outside corner for a ball. McCade batting 10th in this Chili Pepper lineup, trying to keep this rally going. Only 1 out here in the third as he takes outside corner once again. 2-0 now the count. Unfolding for a nice hitter's count and perhaps a fun go upcoming. Camp delivers the 2-0 check swing. Did he go around? Santa Claus is appealing over. They're going to say that's a strike.
Noah McCade, another local from Midlothian, went to James River High School.
Was a former college Chili Pepper. As he swings and misses, on the move is McIntosh, the throw, and it's dropped by Greg Ryan. So in there safely with a stolen base is Blaine McIntosh, just firing on all cylinders here tonight. So now a runner in scoring position, a 2-2 count for Nolan McCade at the plate. Zach Camp will set a little wind now going out to the outfield. McCade belts this one that way. Into right it goes, and that is a foul ball. Could have been extra bases the opposite way. Instead, Nolan McCade will grab his bat and do it all over again.
McCade doing a good job of taking it the other way, but if I'm McCade, I'm going to left because Almadova currently laying on his stomach in left field. Could be an advantage for the Chili Peppers.
He looks like me during a plank about 5 minutes in when I'm not even up and just pretend that you can't see my hips on the ground on the grass. That was a very vivid description, but that's what it looks like right now in left field.
Maybe he's getting a workout during the game, doing some push-ups.
Perhaps an army crawl that's not really getting him far. 2-2, right down the middle. Zach Camp, how about it? Just sat him down like a toddler ready for bedtime. That's out number 2 here in the third. Great pitch to spoil McCade away. Ralphie Rodriguez will now step to the dish. Rodriguez takes outside corner for a strike. You can really feel that Zach Camp is starting to feel it for the Glow Mojis.
Getting in a rhythm, being very comfortable on the mound.
Here's the 0-1. Down low in the dirt, 1-1 now the count. Rodriguez in his second at-bat today grounded out to first, his first time up. He'll get ready to go rocking with the green and pink bat. As the 1-1 pitch, he takes down low once again. 2-1 now the count to Rodriguez. Have to watch out, don't want to give this guy a fun go attempt because he has been clutch in these situations and really good with the fun go. 2-1, outside corner, Santa Claus says that's outside. 3-1 now the count. Zach Camp possibly trying to work for his 4th strikeout. He gets strike number 2 there, and a full count offering upcoming to Rodriguez. Could it be back-to-back? Double windup and the pitch. It's a bouncer in the dirt. Here's a fun go for Rodriguez. Trying to score McIntosh on second. The pitch is ripped into right field for a base hit. It'll be an RBI for Rodriguez, pending the throw, and stopping at third base. Not sure what happened. Getting a flat tire was Blaine McIntosh, so excuse me, it'll be runners at the corners.
McIntosh, as he was cutting on the inside corner of the bag at third base, he tripped behind the bag. We know how fast McIntosh is. His wheels to disadvantage this time.
So a runner in scoring position, a hit to right field with 2 outs, doesn't score him, and McIntosh with great speed, we saw him steal a base. Rodriguez is gonna get after him on that as he steals for second. This one grounded up to the pitcher Camp. He'll rainbow toss it and get Roberts lazily jogging down the line. That's why you hustle, kids. And Zach Camp knew it, just a little rainbow toss, and found the pot at the end of it to get to first base for out number 3. Not before, though, the Chili Peppers scoring a run off the RBI single from Blaine McIntosh to score Reese Jurgen as the Chili Peppers lead it 1-0 over the Glow Mojis. We'll take a break here on YouTube and go to the bottom of the third next.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Why you ready to rock? From the don't ever stop. We are on a crash course of freedom is running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go. Hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends for a horse. Revving up the engines. We ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Be the best, no secret. Never just a place to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Why you ready to move? Now that we got you.
Home half of the third, Glow Mojis trying to respond. It'll be 9-10-1, due up for the team in blue tonight. In this frame, Greg Ryan will lead it off. New man also on the mound, Sam Bragg, will take over for the Chili Peppers. Here's his first pitch, swung on and missed. We've seen a lot of whiffs here tonight, some nasty pitches upcoming for anyone on the mound.
Bragg's going first pitch off speed right there. Had Ryan fooled.
0-1, ground ball, first base side. It's going to stay fair, and taking care of it is Max Freeze, freezing up Ryan in his tracks and sending him back to the dugout a little cold. So Preston Robbins will step in at the plate, batting 10th tonight in this Glow Moji batting order. They have 2 hits tonight, no runs. Trying to score off Sam Bragg, the new pitcher on the mound, rocking number 55 and firing a strike right down the middle. The sun is setting here. The night air and the night looks are coming in, almost getting ready for some cosmic action. As Robbins wasn't ready for that pitch, didn't matter. It's a ball down low in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Bragg trying to make this a quick and efficient 1-2-3 third inning. The 1-1 pitch, a ground ball to short. B-Rob is there, a little between the legs, fire to first. Just way too casual with that play. That's out number 2.
Roberts made that look way too easy. A dynamite put out by the shortstop.
Number 808, telling you what he does there at short. Now we're back to the top of the order. Trey Vanderpool will try to avenge his strikeout in his first at-bat. His first pitch, he grounds this one left field side. Fick is there, he spins like a ballerina and finishes off the dance. What a beautiful throw over to first, and he's celebrating, rightfully so. Some great plays on the infield for the Chili Peppers, and it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the third inning for the Glow Mojis. We'll head to the fourth next. 1-0 our score in favor of the Chili Peppers, and you're watching it all on YouTube.
So here at Titan Auto and Tire, we're a full care automotive repair center, full maintenance items anywhere from an oil change, state inspection, and also full engine replacement. Titan Auto is different because of our customer service mainly. I mean, we have some of the best trained and qualified techs in the area. Our 3 main focuses are customer safety, customer service, and community. Knowing that you're going to put them first and it's not about the dollar.
This is Alex. Alex came to a Cosmic baseball game and didn't have any UV reactive merch, and he's not happy about it. This is Max. Max got his UV reactive gear from the merch tent, and he's having a great time. Right, Max?
Push the Charles! Do it! Say it! Please!
Make sure you head to our merch stations around the stadium so that you can glow like never before. Don't blend in. Stand out. Let's go!
Or what?
Top of the 4th inning. A lot of chaos going on right now in this frame. We got water balloons being tossed all over the place. Cole Peterson on the mound. Doesn't want to get doused, even though it's humid as a fish pond up here in Shepherd Stadium. I don't think he would mind that too much. Breland Almendova just has a straight-up cooler out there in left field. And he's drinking something. I don't know, a little refreshment for him. He does what he wants.
Maybe he's having his smoothies out there in left field.
Perhaps. We know he is a smoothie king. As up for the Chili Peppers in this frame, 3-4-5. Brandon Crosby will lead it off. Trying to make a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious start in this 4th inning. He's 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging his last time up. He'll face a new man on the mound, Cole Peterson, rocking number 33. We talked about him having 3 kneecaps. Yeah, that's real. I don't know what condition it's called. It's when one kneecap splits apart, but he'll be working on the mound. He can still pitch, though.
Has pitched really well for the Glow Mojis this season. Cole Peterson from Seattle, Washington, now resides in Oregon, went to Roosevelt High School.
His first pitch to Crosby is upstairs, and Santa Claus says that's just over the roof. So that won't be strike number 1. It's 1-0 to Crosby. He'll be looking for a good pitch here. Is that one down low, Santa Claus? No. Santa Claus says that's too high. Santa Claus, we know, enters the chimney, but he's looking for pitches in the basement here. Here's the 2-0. This one belted up the middle, and that's a base hit. Brandon Crosby continues to be a menace at the plate. Puts it up the middle, and the leadoff man is aboard for the Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers did that last inning, got their leadoff man aboard, and came around to score. The difference in this ball game, and trying to add to that here in the 4th.
So now Chase Evans will bat. The cleanup man tonight has 2 different color socks, and I love it because it matches the 2 different color shoulder colorings going all the way down the arm sleeve. Takes the ball outside. Cole Peterson drops the ball, but Crosby not going to be aggressive and go to second. Now Almendova, we're watching him out there in left field. He still has a cooler, and right now he's sitting on it. This is quite a sight. I really hope someone hits it his way, as this one hit instead the opposite way to right. It's pull side for Evans. Moving over to third is Crosby, and runners now at the corners for the Chili Peppers.
Back-to-back hits for the Chili Peppers, their 6th hit of the ball game.
Brett Fick will now step to the dish, and he's been dangerous here at Shepherd Stadium. 3 home runs in 2 games. The fitness pro is looking for another, perhaps, maybe over the head of Almendova, who is currently still sitting on a cooler. Here's his first pitch, right down the middle with the off-speed goes Peterson. That's strike number 1. First 2 have reached aboard for the Chili Peppers. Trying to add some more. Next pitch, foul ball, third base side. Watch out, luckily we got a net protecting everyone in the suites. We're rocking and rolling here on this Thursday night. Glow Mojis and Chili Peppers. Glad you can join us here on YouTube. Brett Fick at the dish. Looking for something big. Is on the move is Evans. He grounds this one to short. Vanderpool will check at home. He'll go back to first, and in to score is Brandon Crosby. That's the 2nd run of the ball game for the Chili Peppers.
That's such a productive out by Brett Fick. Not only does he get the runner home, but Chase Evans alertly went on the pitch and takes a double play out effect as well.
So Vanderpool thought about making a bang-bang play from short to home, but Instead, he'll just fire to first, out number 1. Now Evans is at second, and taking upstairs is Max Freeze at the dish. Had a long fly out to right field his first time up. A lot of good power in this bat, looking for something to surge as he hammers this one. Almodovar freshly off the cooler, makes the catch, a double play perhaps, and no. Greg Ryan bobbled it for a little, barehanded it, but Evans gets there in time. And that's the first action that we've seen from Breland Almodovar ever since he brought the cooler out there in left field, got off his seat, and able to make the catch.
Almodovar, great reaction time with the cooler. I know how strong he is, being the smoothie king, working out regularly, but I wouldn't want to bring that cooler out all the way to left.
Well, it's a nice, seat. Right now he's not standing, he's just chilling out, some could say, with the cooler. Do you think that cooler makes him cooler in a sense? I mean, that was just too easy.
In his eyes, yes, and I believe in the fans as well.
I think it's sick. What do you think?
I'm not a cooler guy.
Not a cooler guy. So are you a hotter guy? Like, what do you not like about coolers? Are you more of a fridge guy?
I just don't use them.
So you like your drinks warm?
Like them temperature warm.
Temperature, so no ice in the drinks of Jared Vinecourt?
No.
No ice. All right.
Never.
What about, like, Coke?
I haven't drank pop since high school.
Okay, what about, I don't know. That's upstairs. 1 and 2 now the count.
It's agua. That's all I drink is agua.
Agua? And you like your water warm?
No, I said temperature.
That's still warm.
Room temperature.
You either have it out of the fridge or you don't. Here's the 1-2. Because no one drinks hot water as that one's fouled down the third baseline. You either have room temperature water, which is, warm water. Like room temperature water here today would be 98 degrees.
So I guess it's not cool, it's chilled.
So you like chilled water. So what about Almodovar? He probably has some chilled water or beverages.
I think he has cooled water.
1-2. This one popped in the air, foul third base side. Well, we're working on it. Let us know in the comments if you guys like cooled water or hot water, or I guess room temperature water. 1-2 to Jurgen upstairs. That'll even the count at 2-2. 2 outs here, top of the 4th inning. It's 2-0 Chili Peppers. Chase Evans at second base. Reese Jurgen takes outside corner. Good eye to watch it go by. So 1-2 now the count. Cole Peterson looking for a big out number 3. As this one swung foul towards the Glow Moji dugout. We'll redo it all over again.
Evans had a huge jump at second base. I know the count is 3-2 with 2 outs, but this isn't a situation where you can steal the base with the batter possibly drawing a fungo attempt / walk. He could have been thrown out at third right there.
Have to be cautious. Peterson looking for his first K of the night. And he got it. Nasty slider away. And Jurgen at the dish missed that enough to make a highlight reel in reverse. Down he goes. Chili Peppers, though, grabbing 1 in this frame. They lead it 2-0 over the Glow Mojis. We'll head to the home half of the 4th next. You're watching all the action on YouTube. Bottom of the 4th inning, new man on the mound for the Chili Peppers. It's a sidearm submarine throwing guy, Tucker Perry.
Tucker Perry from Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Finished his college career at USC Beaufort. Also pitched last year in Australia.
He's been all over the world. We could call him Mr. Worldwide of Cosmic Baseball. You think Pitbull would be okay with that?
I'm not sure. Well,
if you had to guess.
I think he would be.
Yeah, Pitbull seems like a cool guy. And I think he would enjoy Cosmic Baseball as well. I think we should really call him up and try to get a collab. Maybe a concert afterwards, or maybe in the intermission.
And like Brandon Roberts with his 808 number, Pitbull can wear 305 to become the second Cosmic Baseball player ever to wear 3 numbers.
That's right. And second one from Miami. We know Corey Cubano is from that big city in Florida. Dalton Hurst will lead it off as he, little blooper, and able to make the catch is Roberts, and he dropped it though, trying to throw it, but that should be an out. We'll see what the umpires decide. And Hurst is taking off his batting gloves. That's going to be an error from Roberts. I don't even know why he decided to throw there. That was a pop out waiting to happen. And a little brain fart from Roberts. Oh no. As now taking off to second base will be Dalton Hurst on the first pitch outside. So now, after all that defensive chaos, the Glow Mojis have a runner on second base. Breland Alamandova is at the plate. He takes the 1-0, swing and a miss. He's looking big after sitting on that cooler in the top half of the inning. He's looking for a big jam here in the bottom half. One, swing and a miss. He's really looking for something, and that submarine throw from Tucker Perry is drowning him underwater. So nobody out, runner on second for the Glow Mojis. Perry gets set. Here's his 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. He missed that like a work email on a Friday afternoon. And he'll head to the dugout for out number 1 here in the 4th. Sitting on his cooler in the outfield, I guess doesn't help your hitting stance. 1 out, this one way outside. Nice reach and grab from Reese Jurgen to keep that one from going to the backstop. One out now, the count with 1 out. And going over to second base is Hurst, and he's in there safely. Jurgen almost with an accurate throw over to Fick at third base. And Hurst grabs his second stolen base. He'll end up on third in this inning.
Dalton Hurst trying to make something happen for the Glow Mojis, trying to get their first run across here tonight.
Burke, the pink mustache man, trying to make some magic happen as he takes a look at ball number 2. Burke, his last time out, grounded out to short. Brandon Roberts was there to take care of business. Glow Mojis still looking for their first run in this ball game. Burke grounds it to third base. Fick bobbles it for a second, checks on home, and he'll fire to first, and he's safe. Runs it out is Joe Burke, and the Glow Mojis score their first run, and we got a dance party happening right now at home plate. A whole choreographed sequence. They're pumped up. Run number 1 in this game for the team in blue.
Brett Fick did a good job of stopping that hard grounder hit to him in the hot corner, but once he picked up the baseball, he looked towards home and hesitated for a split second, and that enabled Joe Burke to be safe at first and get the first run across for the Glow Mojis here in the 4th.
So a tight game, it's 2-1. Tucker Perry trying to work out of this chaos as Wilson at the dish swings and misses. Wilson got plunked by a pitch his last time up. Have to hope that the bruise that he suffered isn't too unbearable. 1-1 the count. Wilson looking for a moist hit up the middle to keep this one going, or perhaps a long ball, as this one is instead punched in the ground and foul. Have to watch out if any groundhogs are underneath. Might have killed the family. So 1-2 remains the count on Khalil Wilson. At first base remains Joe Burke. YMCA blaring on the loudspeakers here at Shepherd Stadium. Some dance moves mixed in with some baseball as this one gets away from Jurgen once again. Burke, though, will just backpedal it back to first. He's not going to test the arm. So 2-2 now on Khalil Wilson here in the fourth inning. As the night fades to darkness, we're getting closer to cosmic baseball. Santa Claus says that one just catches the corner. It's a full count offering upcoming to Wilson. Perry looking for his second strikeout in this inning. Here's the pitch. This one cranked in the air, right center field. This one is caught on the run. Corey Cubano runs it down. That was an absolute rope off the bat of Khalil Wilson, and Corey Cubano showing off the wheels, able to get there in time.
That's why they always say first step back in the outfield. Corey Cubano did a nice job of tracking that down and taking away extra bases from Khalil Wilson.
Evan Orsick will now try to keep this one going. Some great defense in this game for the Chili Peppers so far. Here's the first pitch he sees, inside corner. Santa Claus says that's a little bit in. Santa Claus probably hoping he was in the North Pole right now. It's a hot day here at Shepherd Stadium. As this one ground ball to second. There is Rodriguez, a little flick to Max Freeze at first base, and that will end the inning. So the Glow Mojis grab one here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and that will conclude the first half of this ball game. It's a tight one, a one-run game. This ending could go any which way. Cosmic baseball, as it always does, that portion of this game will decide the winner here on this Thursday night. It's Thursday night baseball. Going cosmic soon. We'll take a quick intermission, or not, as we're gonna play the fifth. Chili Peppers will head on the field. We'll take a break here on YouTube.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to run from the going to stop? We are on a crash course of freedom that's running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go, hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends, my homies. Revving up the engines. We ain't going nowhere, so fast cars and wild hearts. So be the best, no secret. Never just a race to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, so better life. Are you ready to move? Now that we got you.
Well, we thought we were gonna take an intermission, but we want another game in the daylight as it's turning to twilight, so we'll play a fifth. Brantley Cutler will be the new man on the mound for the Glow Mojis. Corey Cubano at the plate takes strike number 1 from the lefty.
Brantley Cutler started his career at Maryland Eastern Shore University, finished his career rather at Lee University.
1-1, down low, basement side of the strike zone. 2-1 now the count. This is the first time we'll see Cutler pitch here at Shepherd Stadium as he throws to the outside. 3-1 now the count.
Cutler from Washington, North Carolina, went to Southside High School.
As he fires strike number 2. Getting the biography on the man on the mound. Full count pitch. Cubano lines this one into right field for a base hit. That's his first hit of the ball game as Cubano gets on the board.
Cubano has been locked in at the plate, had 4 hits last game and his first one here tonight.
So runner on base, nobody out. Another lefty at the dish for the lefty Cutler. First pitch off speed, missing upstairs. McIntosh is 1 for 1 today. Hit up the middle, scored an RBI, the first run of the ball game for the Chili Peppers. He's quickly ahead 2-0. Lefty McIntosh has a lot of baseball experience. Mets draft pick in 2019, 13th round. Also interesting, he has some vocals as well, and so does his family. His sister Tristan was on American Idol. She was a finalist. As he skies this one in the air, right field deep. Koberstein back at the track and able to make the catch. The new defensive replacement out there in right field, Mr. 5-0, makes the catch, almost nearly crashing into the wall.
If this is your first time watching Cosmic Baseball on YouTube, Alex Koberstein, Mr. 5-0 in right field, is a pitcher for the Glow Mojis. He doesn't play the outfield. He's making his outfield debut here tonight.
McCade at the dish fouls this one away. And Brantley Cutler was the original right fielder. He moves to the pitching spot. So they need someone to fill out there in right field. It was Mr. 5-0. This one grounded up the middle. Vanderpool dives for it, can't make the play. McCade able to go up the middle, and it's another base hit for the Chili Peppers.
McCade getting the fastball that he oh so likes and rips it back up the middle for a base hit. Great dive effort there by Trey Vanderpool at short.
So the Chili Peppers trying to make this some offensive chaos. Trying to add to their 1-run lead. They're up to 8 hits on the night. Rodriguez skies this one in the air, but playable. Center field, Khalil Wilson looking for it, makes the catch. Thought about tagging was Corey Cubano over there at second base, but he'll hold still. And that's out number 2 here in the 5th. Rodriguez aggressive on the first pitch. Pops out. Now B-Rob will step to the plate, a fan favorite. Batting second here tonight as he lines this one in the air. Almendova wasn't ready for it, and it's down the left field line. Cubano is jogging around. He will score. Right behind him is McCade, and that's a 2-out double, clearing some of the base path for B-Rob.
Crosby wasted no time attacking that first pitch, and Almendova was interacting with some fans in left field, and Roberts took advantage.
So Mr. 808 will stand at second. Brandon Crosby, a 1-for-2 day, will step up to the dish. Another 2 runs for the Chili Peppers as they lead it 4-1. Trying to cushion a good lead as this will be the last inning until we transition into Cosmic Baseball. Crosby steps in, getting ready. Cutler's first pitch to the outside corner for a ball. Cutler's already given up 2, trying to close the frame out here as the 1-0 is fouled back to the screen. It's 1-1. And I have to go back to that last play. It wouldn't have been playable for Almendova, but he was all the way on the fan side talking to the fans. The left fielder today for the Glow Mojis has really been all over the place.
One inning he was sitting with a cooler, and next he's talking to the fans.
1-2 is up and in. Put the count out even. Cutler looking for his first K as this one fouled down the third base line. We'll do it all over again at 2-2. Top of the 5th inning. Glad you could join us here on YouTube between the Glow Mojis and the Chili Peppers. As this one inside, full count pitch upcoming from Cutler to Crosby. He gets set. Fast, the lefty fires, and this one popped up in the air. Should be a souvenir. Which person's gonna catch it? And it fouls. It's a foul ball into the stands. We'll do it all over again at the full count offering. Cutler's ready, fires, outside corner. It's gonna be a fun go. Here goes Crosby up into center field, and there to make the catch is Khalil Wilson on the run. That will do it for the top of the 5th inning. Peppers add 2 more as they take a 4-1 lead into the home half of the 5th. You'll see it next here on YouTube.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to run from the going to stop? We are on a crash course of freedom is running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go, hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends for us. Revving up the engines. We ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts. Be the best, no secret. Never touch the best, you keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, so get a life. Are you ready to move? Now that we got
Home half of the 5th. 4-1 Chili Peppers. Glow Mojis will try to strike before the intermission. It'll be 7, 8, 9 due up for the Glow Mojis in this frame. Brantley Cutler, who you just saw on the mound, giving a friendly hello to the new man on the mound for the Chili Peppers. Brendan McComber will take over. But Cutler, just pitching the top of that inning, will now step to the dish. Kind of like the modern day Shohei Ohtani. Except he's rocking number 4 and can play baseball in the dark. As he swings and misses, 1-1 the count.
Brendan McComber from Sartell, Minnesota, now resides in Sacramento, California.
1-1. Little off-speed piece, but Santa Claus doesn't like it. Santa Claus looking for the cookie right down the middle. He doesn't like those ones to the outside. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. 2-2 now the count. Cutler had a fun go attempt his last time up. Hit it hard, but right at Ralphie Rodriguez at second base. The lefty awaits from McComber as he fouls this one away. That'll get into the parking lot and hopefully not on a windshield. So 2-2 the count. Cutler sets. And right down the middle, but Santa says no, no, no. You can't get your presents yet. Cutler must have did something good because he's on the right side of Santa Claus's list. Full count pitch, swinging a foul ball back. This is turning into quite the battle.
Cutler not going away quietly, trying to get another home run like he did last week here at Shepherd Stadium.
He gave it a rye. That hit the water tower. He could perhaps looking for that pitch again. 3-2, this one lined in the air, fair down the right field line. It should be at least a hit, and Cutler will round the bag at first, not testing the arm of Corey Cubano in right field, and the leadoff man is aboard for the Glow Mojis. The battle, the war at the plate between Cutler and McComber is won by the man in blue from the Glow Mojis.
And that's just the third hit here tonight for the Glow Mojis, trying to get an offensive rally started before heading over to the black lights.
Eric Vasquez at the plate takes a strike right down the middle. The Cowboy looking to perhaps start a rodeo here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Glow Mojis need 3 to tie it up. Fouls this one away, and he's behind in the count 0-2. McComber taking a look at Cutler at first and fires. That one swung on and missed. He just got folded like a lawn chair in a hurricane on 3 pitches from Brendan McComber. One away here in the 5th. As now, it'll be Greg Ryan at the dish. Ryan today 0 for 1, grounded out to first his last time up. He'll be looking for something here in the 5th. Fly ball, right field side, but foul.
Greg Ryan from North Chesterfield, Virginia. In high school, went to Benedictine College Prep. Won a state championship back in 2017.
McComber's 0-2. This one hit in the air, right field. Cubano on the run, dives, and it bounces right in front of him. Cutler is on the move. Here's the throw to third. It's a beeline. They got him! Wow! Corey Cubano with an absolute missile from right. Don't test the arm of Mr. Cubano.
That was a great play all around by Corey Cubano. Diving, maximum effort, trying to make a fantastic diving play. When it bounced in front of him, he was able to recover quickly, throw a strike to third to get Cutler, and a huge second out here in the 5th.
We saw the arm earlier. He teased it before, and this time, an unbelievable throw from Cubano out there in right. Now at the plate, Preston Robbins swings and misses and evens the count up at 1s. That play from Corey Cubano is already the play of the night. We'll see how the rest of this inning goes, but that is certainly a highlight. This one hit in the air, center field, coming in, sliding. Oh, that's pretty. Blaine McIntosh wants to get on Sports Center as well. A little nice slide flare in center field and makes the catch. Back-to-back flashy plays for this Chili Pepper defense, and they keep Cutler stranded on the bases. 4-1 our score, and we will head to an intermission. It's a close game, a 3-run ball game here on this Thursday night of Cosmic Baseball. And the Cosmic will be coming to you soon as we take an intermission and a break here on YouTube.
Well, hello. Didn't see you come in, but I'm glad you're here. We have something that we really need to talk about. So my name is Jason. This is Blaze. We're with the Tri-City Chili Peppers here in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Man, let me tell you, here at the Chili Peppers, boy, did we have a 2024 season. It was wild. But we need to take a rest this off season. You know what though? We're done resting, because resting is boring. That's right, we're launching the Cosmic Takeover Tour, and we may be coming to a city near you. So we need your help. If you thought that Cosmic was unreal, but you were too far away, we want to know. If you think that your city is ready for us, we want to know. We need your help with locations and where we're taking Cosmic Baseball. So if you're ready to be part of Cosmic Baseball, make sure you hit us up. Let's go!
Well, this is the fun part, intermission time, and this is where you guys in the comments have some fun. I'm here to talk to you guys, and we're getting ready to be engaged for part 2 of Cosmic Baseball, but right now I want to hear from you guys. I don't know what the question is. Maybe we just fire it away, try to move through this time, give me topics to talk about, I'll discuss them, or just diss them. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll start off with number 1, hot takes. I don't know if I really have a lot of hot takes. I mean, I think Cosmic Baseball is good, but really anyone with good eyes and ears and a sane brain would think so as well. But a lot of good action here. Jared back from his own intermission. Jared, we're ready to go for this intermission of baseball, trying to fill the time here on YouTube.
Looking forward to the black lights coming on here at Shepherd Stadium. It's a treat like no other. It's one of those things where you watch on the TV screen, it's completely different from TV to real life. It's very astonishing here at the birthplace of Cosmic Baseball at Shepherd Stadium.
Well, while you guys on YouTube at home get thinking about your questions, we're gonna go to a segment of stupid questions. Our first guest on the chopping block was the Glow Mojis' Khalil Wilson. Let's take a listen. Jacob Maurer here with another segment of Stupid Questions. I'm here with the Glow Mojis' Khalil Wilson. Khalil, this is your first time on Stupid Questions. How are you feeling?
Very ready. Game ready.
So we had a little pre-game segment, and then our broadcast cut out, but now we're back and rolling. So do you feel like you have a little bit of a grip on how this segment works?
Yes. Very gripped and ready.
All right. Well, he did good the first time. We'll see if he can do good when the lights are actually on. Question number 1, why do we cook bacon but bake cookies?
No one wants fried cookies.
Wow. That was actually intelligent. I don't think that fits with this segment of Stupid Questions, but that's a very good answer. You might have gained brain cells there. That's not the point. All right, question number 2. What advice would you give to a 1-year-old?
You gotta crawl before you walk.
Do you think they would understand it?
Yes.
If they can't talk yet, I don't know when babies learn how to talk, but let's say they can't. How would you communicate that message? Is that how you were taught? That's a good method. Question number 3. What do you do if your vacuum starts barking at you?
Put it in its cage.
Do you have a cage for your vacuum?
Yeah.
Where's it located?
In the closet.
Is it a big cage?
You ever seen Drake and Josh when they had the monkey locked in the monkey and the guy locked in the closet in that one apartment? It's the exact same concept and setup.
So how often does your vacuum bark at you?
Dude, every time I use it. So, like once every 2 weeks.
So when you leave for a game like today, do you just make sure it stays in the cage to not wake up the neighbors?
That, and you also got to unplug it because it does this thing where it self-turn on by itself without being plugged up. So it's just like, sometimes you just got to pull the plug, Pull the plug, put it in its cage, and just call it a freaking day.
Do you ever consider throwing it out, or do you, want a vacuum that barks at you sometimes?
No, it's the only real communication I get outside of this.
So no imaginary friends. We heard about that on another segment of Stupid Questions, or maybe in the Fast Forward segment. I don't know what order this is going to go, but you don't have any imaginary friends. You just have a barking vacuum.
Yeah, I think we drop imaginary friends when we graduate college, and we start going to barking household supplies once we hit.
So I have one more imaginary friend, but then after that, it's going to sound like my crock pot's going to start barking at me. So that's some good advice. And Khalil, thank you so much for joining us here on Stupid Questions. I thought you did great.
I mean, I think I did well for myself my very first time here. I kind of gained brain cells. It wasn't the goal here, but...
This is the first time in history of Stupid Questions where we've had a player gain brain cells. So congratulations. Hopefully people at home got smarter as well. We'll send this one back to the booth. Well, hope you guys listening to that at home didn't lose too many brain cells. I know I always give you guys that warning, but I mean it. Those were some stupid questions, and I have an idea, a fun game we can play here between me here in the booth and you guys on YouTube. Let's start some riddles, but first I want to answer Corbin's question. Yes, Unk is doing great. He's killing it tonight like always and bringing the energy as we always do in Cosmic Baseball. All right, first riddle for you guys, and we have a little bit of delay, so I think I'm going to give you guys the answer, but little self-score system, if you will. First question is, I kind of like this one. It's kind of stupid as well, but in my hand right now, I know you guys can't see it, but I have 2 coins. They're newly minted. Together, they are 30 cents, but one isn't a nickel. What are the coins? So I have 2 coins. One isn't a nickel, so what are the other ones? Try to think, is it a penny and a penny? No, that adds up to 2 cents. What about a quarter and a quarter? Well, that's 50 cents. I'm looking for 30 cents. A dime and a dime? No. A dime and a quarter? That's too much. Basic math will tell you that one. Let you guys think for a little bit longer as we reminisce on this question. As we're getting closer to the start of Cosmic Baseball, the players are changing into their uniforms and the black lights are getting ready to shine bright here at Shepherd Stadium. But the answer to this riddle, I'll actually wait for Jared to join us. He's back once again. So Jared, we are using some riddles here on this Cosmic stream. Here's your first question, and you're not allowed to look at my computer the way I looked this up. You ready, Jared?
I'll try my best.
Okay. In my hand right now, I have 2 coins. They are newly minted. Together, they are 30 cents, but one isn't a nickel. What are the coins?
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
Let's see. If one's not a nickel, there's 2 coins. This is very tough.
You want me to stop you from thinking and give you
Yeah, this is hurting my brain.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's possible.
For the brain stress? All right, so I said in the question, one isn't a nickel, but the other one could be. I just said one out of the 2 coins wasn't. That's where it gets everyone.
Oh, you stink.
Yeah, so there's a quarter and a nickel because one isn't a nickel, but the other one is. So yeah, that's the riddle. It kind of sucks, but Jared, you ready for this one? I think you might be able to get it. How many months have 28 days?
February.
So
one.
Yeah, well, I hate to break it to you, but all of them have 28 days.
Oh, okay, whatever.
We're actually approaching June 28th, 2 days from now. And you want to know what's a week from June 28th? It's another Cosmic Baseball game right here at Shepherd Stadium. We'll have that coverage here on YouTube as well. And it'll be a fun one between the Glow Mojis and the Chili Peppers. And we'll see how you guys did in the comments. And taking a look at the answers, you were a lot smarter than, my hypothetical self and Jared as well. So great job, guys. We'll go on to the next riddle. How many seconds are there in a year, Jared? Do some quick math.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well,
a lot.
According to this one, as we'll give people in the YouTube comments some time to answer, but there's 12. because there's January 2nd, there's February 2nd,
Oh, come
March
on.
2nd. Yeah, that's how these go.
This is hurting my brain.
Yeah, and we hurt the brain of Cole Peterson. He was another guest. He's the first one to be on Stupid Questions twice. So he made his second appearance earlier today. Let's take a listen to how that one went. Jacob Mauer here with Cole Peterson. We're going to pretend in the last segment I didn't mess up his first name. Cole, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty electric.
So where's your imaginary friend Seth here tonight?
Seth, he's in my mind and in my heart, as always.
Okay, he was in my mind as well. I think that's why I called you that the first time. All right, first question. You're returning for Stupid Questions, so again, how did you not lose too many brain cells last time to return?
I did lose brain cells, but you gotta be one with losing brain cells. If you don't accept that you're gonna lose a couple brain cells every once in a while, then you're gonna lose a lot more than that. So.
Well, you're our first test subject to realize that you can lose negative brain cells, so congratulations.
2 negatives make a positive, so let's hope I get smarter.
All right, let's start this. What should you never say to a sandwich on its birthday?
Something mean. Like if you say something mean on its birthday, then it's gonna feel sad and probably cry. Nobody wants a wet sandwich, so.
Yeah. Last segment, we heard about a sandwich named Dennis. So would you wait to eat Dennis until after its birthday?
Probably, it's the polite thing to do.
Or do you think he wants to be eaten?
It depends on Dennis's perspective. If he wants to be eaten, then I'll oblige him. But if he doesn't want to be eaten on his birthday, I understand that.
Yeah, I guess you have to ask him, right? All right, question number 2. What's a good pickup line for a bowl of soup?
I would just go with the Adam Driver method, and I would take a bite and say good soup, and hopefully that does the job.
That's a good answer. Question number 3. Have you ever tried to tickle a loaf of bread?
Shoot, I have actually. It was this morning. I was making toast, and it was obviously cut into slices, and I tickled it a little bit just to get it primed for the toaster oven.
Did it laugh?
No, it wasn't very funny.
So it wasn't really ticklish?
I guess not. It doesn't really have a lot of sensation. I guess the type of bread that I got.
Well, that's disappointing, but I'm glad to say that you've made it through another segment of Stupid Questions. So, Cole, congratulations.
Thank you so much, and I'm happy to be back.
Sending it now back to the booth. Well, glad to hear from Cole Peterson, but we pardoned the interruption. We got something going on the third base side. Apparently, from what we've been told here in the booth, a kid has a loose tooth, and they want Corey Cubano to pull it out. So we're going to see if he could potentially lose a tooth. I don't know if it's going to be the first one or not, but it looks like they're tying a string to the mouth of this young victim, and he's getting ready to yank out a tooth. What a scene.
I wonder how much money he'll get from the Tooth Fairy if Corey Cabano is able to pull it out.
Okay, so I believe we have the string on. Corey Cubano is waiting to do it. Kid has been getting it looser and looser at every single tug, and we know how stubborn it could be. I know me losing my first tooth, it was a tough battle. Everyone wanting to pull it out, and I said no. I mean, this thing is part of my bones. You're trying to yank it out? That's not cool. Jared, do you remember your first tooth loss?
I do not. I remember my first teeth removal. It was not fun.
What was that?
Well, I want to get to that, but it looks like they're going to throw the baseball instead off the kid's tooth.
Okay, so it looks like a baseball will be thrown, and they'll be trying to get the tooth loose. We'll see if we can follow this action or not. They're heading off the field, so I don't know what's going on, but a lot of cosmic chaos. We thought we were going to get the Tooth Fairy appearing here in the Cosmic Night, but instead it looks like we're a little bit delayed. We'll go back to some riddles, because how about that? Jared, this is a good one. So, I am something. That's how this riddle starts. Or wait, never mind. This is the wrong one. Okay, never mind. Here we go. Riddle for real. You ready?
Sure.
Turn me on my side, and I am everything. Cut me in half, and I am nothing. What am I?
No idea.
We'll let the YouTube comments get going for this one. We've had a lot of smart fans watching here. A lot of people were able to get the quarter and the nickel one. And a lot of good success on these stupid riddles. But I'll tell you guys the answer. Your thinking time is running out. And here it is. The question, turn me on my side, and I am everything. Cut me in half, and I am nothing. What am I? You would say most people, if you cut them in half, they don't really turn to something. But this answer is, in fact, the number 8. If you turn it up to its side, it's infinity, so it's everything. If you cut it in half, you get 2 zeros, and that added together, multiplied together, subtracted together, whatever you do mathematically, it'll end up with 0, and that is nothing.
That makes sense, but I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I mean, this website is not giving us much good riddles and not a lot of fun. I don't think you're enjoying yourself, Jared, here. You know, you're thinking too hard, and then it's just stupid answers. It's a tough scene. We'll have more stupid questions, though, on the way. Got a chance to talk with Mr. 5-0, Mr. Koberstein of the Glow Mojis. Stupid questions up next. Let's take a listen. We're getting in the mood, all right? All right, ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. Jacob Maurer here with Cole Peterson. We're gonna pretend in the last segment I didn't mess up his first name. Cole, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty electric.
So where's your imaginary friend Seth here tonight?
Seth, he's in my mind and in my heart, as always.
Well, Cole Peterson was up there for stupid questions again. He wanted his 3rd ever appearance, and unfortunately, we do not do that without paying a heavy subscription fee. So he's gonna have to take a step back, and we'll get ready to actually hear the interview of Mr. Koberstein. The interview is ready. We'll cut to it right now. Enjoy. Ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Jacob Maurer here with Mr. 5-0 of the Glow Mojis, Alex Koberstein. Alex, are you ready for some stupid questions?
Yeah, fire away.
All right, question number 1. Do you think balloons should start paying taxes?
Balloons?
Yep.
I think they should. I mean, it's really, they're just leaving their mess everywhere. Once they pop, you know, nobody picks it up. So I think they should pay taxes.
I mean, they're hogging all the air, and then they don't pay anything to the government. I agree with that take. Question number 2, how many imaginary friends do you have?
At least 3. You know, I always got to keep one in my car if I'm riding alone. So the other 2, I'll keep that a secret.
Are they here tonight?
Who knows? I don't know. You might see some empty seats. They might not be empty to me.
All right, so if you're feeling lonely, then they'll appear. You know, it's kind of how they work. Question number 3, if a tomato is a fruit, do you think a ketchup should be considered a smoothie?
I think so. You know, I think that they should start selling ketchup smoothies, a tropical smoothie, and I think that's a good market brand for them.
Would you get it?
No.
Oh, well. All right, well, if you win tonight, maybe we could get a ketchup smoothie.
I think that it could play. I'd have to be paid, though.
All right, well, Alex Koberstein, everyone, good luck here tonight, sending it back up to the booth. Well, welcome back. Good to hear from Mr. 5-0, Mr. Koberstein from the Glow Mojis. And a lot of stupid questions. I really hope you guys have enough brain power there at home watching on YouTube to be able to power through for us as we go into Cosmic Baseball. We know we have a tendency here during the intermissions to just absolutely fill you guys with brain rot. We apologize, but a lot of fun here as we try to fill the time, and we're just about 4 minutes away from seeing this masterpiece of Cosmic Baseball come to life here at Shepherd Stadium. And with that, we'll take a quick intermission and break for a commercial here on YouTube.
Somebody's need for speed. I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Why you ready to run? From the don't ever stop. We are on a crash course of freedom is running on as long as we want. Drive past the echo. Hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends for a horse. Revving up the engines. We ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Be the best, no secret. Never just a place to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Why you ready to move?
Well, welcome back. In about 2 minutes until this transition into the Cosmic Night. And we'll be watching the weather throughout. It's been off and on storms around the area, but as it is here at Shepherd Stadium, it's like we have a nice little push away button. It just keeps Mother Nature away, because we know Mother Nature really enjoys some Cosmic baseball.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully the weather stays away from Colonial Heights as we're set to transition. Here are some black lights at Shepherd Stadium.
Everyone now dancing, having a good time. It's a good vibe here at the ballpark. A lot of fans excited because they get to see this absolute just beauty of a shot of baseball playing under cosmic lights. And we'll show it to the best of our ability here on YouTube, but truly, it doesn't do it justice. You have to go here in person and find out a way to come to one of these games, whether on the Cosmic Baseball Tour or right here at Shepherd Stadium. I mean, it is truly a treat to see this each and every night on the Cosmic Baseball Tour, and something I feel every true baseball fan should want to experience. So Jason getting ready to introduce our Cosmic Nights. 9:16, that's the time of transition here on this Thursday night. Here's the countdown, and everyone enjoy what you're about to see. Cosmic Baseball is ready to go. Part 2 of this game between the Chili Peppers and the Glow Mojis getting ready to go underway. 4-1 our score in favor of the Chili Peppers as they took a lead in Part 1. But we know with Cosmic Baseball and how these events unfold, anything can happen in the Cosmic Night. Glow Mojis will be looking to make a comeback here, Jared.
And they look to do that in the Home Run Derby. They've done that all season long, have been the comeback team in the second half. They'll look to get their first win here at Shepherd Stadium.
They'll all gather inside, the dance party still continuing, the fans going wild after seeing some cosmic action, some for the very first time in person, and it's quite a sight. Everyone just so vibrant and ready to go. The Glow Mojis will be in that everything uniform, kind of like an everything bagel, but just glow in the dark. Every glow color you can think of, they will be rocking with. The Chili Peppers in their neon green uniforms, getting ready for this top of the 6th inning. It'll be the Peppers on offense first, and the Glow Mojis will be on the defensive end. The Glow Mojis are the home team here for Thursday Night Baseball of Cosmic. They'll try to defend right now this deficit, come back in the home half, score some runs, maybe in the home run derby as well. That's a good segue to lead you guys into the Cosmic rules. First off for Cosmic, it's the same first two rules as we saw for the day game. There's no bunting and there's no mound visits. That slows up the game. We want to see as much glow-in-the-dark baseball as possible. Rule number 3, there's no walks again. You're still going to get that fun go attempt that we saw in the day game. If you get ball number 4, you get the ball, you can throw it to yourself and take a yak. Rule number 4 is we found out who the home team was. The Glow Mojis will keep it that way. And Rule 5, after each inning here in Cosmic Baseball, there will be a one-on-one home run derby. It's 45 seconds. Take as many yaks as you want and try to send as many as you can over the fence. The big thing about those home run derbies is each individual home run counts for a run. It's not just a one-on-one matchup. If you get the most home runs, you get a run in this ball game. No, no, no. Every single one you send over the fence, it'll actually count. And this can cause these games to get pretty wild. Last game between these two teams was a 25-24 final score. We got 49 runs of total offense. These two ready to unleash it here tonight. Zach Camp will take over on the mound for the Glow Mojis. We saw him start off the day game. He'll be back out there, rocking in Cosmic gear this time. And Jared, you saw Zach Camp pitch that beginning of the game for the Glow Mojis. What'd you notice out of him? Or excuse me, we thought that was Zach Camp. That's instead Alex Koberstein. He didn't lose enough brain cells on the stupid questions segment. The 5-0 looked certainly like a 30 from up here. He'll get ready to go. Swinging and missing is Chase Evans to start off this Cosmic fun. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one hit in the air, mile high. Might come down with some frost on it. Over to make the catch is the shortstop, Trey Vanderpool. That's out number 1.
Alex Koberstein, the police officer in the city of Durham, North Carolina, serving and protecting the citizens of Durham, North Carolina. Koberstein, a very successful season with the Glow Mojis from Spotsylvania, Virginia. Went to Cortland High School, pitched at the University of Mary Washington.
As at the plate, Brett Fick takes for ball number 1. Fick has been a power force here at Shepherd Stadium as he grounds this one off the glove of the third baseman Vasquez, and that trickles into left. Fick will be safe at first, and that's the first hit of the ball game here in the Cosmic, part of the Cosmic night on Thursday.
That was a great effort by Eric Vasquez at third place. He's been a defensive web gem all season long in the hot corner. Unfortunately, that one bounced off his glove, and Fick with another base hit here for the Chili Peppers tonight.
So Max Freeze will step up in this hot game. 2 flyouts in the first half. He'll try to get some offense sparked up, takes it up and in, bending out of the way. Koberstein, his number 5-0. Yeah, that's his number. It's a 5 with a dash and a 0. This one popped up behind the plate, over and not able to make the catch are the Glow Mojis, so we're back to a 1-1 count. Preston Robbins will take the catching duties here in this Cosmic part of the ball game. He leaves way after Evan Orsic caught the first half. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Down low in the dirt. Check over at Fick at first base. He's in there safely. Max Freeze looking for his first hit in this ball game. Alex Koberstein trying to keep that from happening. 2-1, swung on and missed. big rip out of number 3. So the 2-2 upcoming, down low, full count, setting up for Max Freeze. With 1 out, here in the 6th inning, he belts this one. Watch out! Seth Swanson, the umpire on the third base line, just had to duck out of the way, else he was going to be beheaded.
We talk about it all the time, Cosmic Baseball. It's a part of dodgeball as well.
Got to be good at both if you want to survive in this game. 3-2, this one a monster pop-up. That'll go in foul territory. So this battle continues between Koberstein and Freeze. Here in the top of the 6th inning, 3-2 upstairs, Fungo attempt, first one a Cosmic, and Freeze sends this one in the air, center field. Going back is Khalil Wilson. He'll make the catch, backpedaling, spinning around, and able to make the grab.
Khalil Wilson did a good job. He was running to his right, had to change directions, going to his left. Did a good job of maintaining his composure there and out in center field and making the catch.
So Brett Fick stays at first base. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Reese Jurgen at the dish. He takes up and in. Santa Claus doing a great job behind the plate, calling balls and strikes as this one launched in the air deep left field and off the wall. Alamandova will play it on a couple of hops. Fick will stop at second, and it's runners at first and second base for the Chili Peppers.
That ball was crushed by Reese Jurgen. Brett Fick, he thought it was gone, so he was jogging around second with 2 outs. You can run the bases like wild. He could have easily got to third right there.
That's a 341-foot single off the wall. Corey Cubano steps in. First pitch, pops it up. In the air, left field. Alamandova was talking to the fans, and he's able to multitask and make the catch. Started all the way in foul territory. Didn't matter. He was always in ready position, and that's out number 3 here in the top of the 6th inning. We'll head to the bottom half. Chili Peppers still up by 3 over the Glow Mojis. The Glow Mojis will be up to bat next here on YouTube.
So here at Titan Auto and Tire, we're a full care automotive repair center, full maintenance items anywhere from an oil change, state inspection, and also full engine replacement. Titan Auto is different because of our customer service mainly. I mean, we have some of the best trained and qualified techs in the area. Our 3 main focuses are customer safety, customer service, and community. Knowing that you're going to put them first and it's not about the dollar.
This is Alex. Alex came to a Cosmic Baseball game and didn't have any UV reactive merch, and he's not happy about it. This is Max. Max got his UV reactive gear from the merch tent, and he's having a great time. Right, Max?
Austin Schultz! Do it! Say it, please!
Make sure you head to our merch stations around the stadium so that you can glow like never before. Don't blend in. Stand out. Let's go!
Well, bottom of the 6th inning, new man on the mound. It's the lefty, southpaw, Sam Hansen for the Chili Peppers.
Sam Hansen from Sartell, Minnesota, now resides in Sacramento, California.
A lot of California natives here in Cosmic Baseball, but as we know, some from Australia, some from here in Virginia, some from Miami, really coming all over the place. After this inning, quick reminder, we have a home run derby between these 2 teams. Should be fun. It's a big action to score a lot of runs as the Glow Mojis will try to use their half of the 6th inning to bring this to a tighter ball game. It'll be G-Trix up first. He did not play in the day game. He's only here when the lights are turned off and Cosmic Baseball comes to life. as he belts the first pitch in the air, center field, deep, but McIntosh is under it, has it measured, and makes the catch. One pitch, one out for Sam Hansen. Good start here for the Chili Peppers as they try to defend their 3-run lead. A little bit of a contrast at this point in the game as far as offensive production. Both teams with a lot last time here at Shepherd Stadium. This one more of a pitcher's fest. It really makes every single hit so much more important.
Pitchers duel indeed. A complete contrast, as you said, Jacob, from the last Cosmic game here at Shepherd Stadium.
Vanderpool watches one zip by past the new catcher in this game, Chase Evans, for the Chili Peppers. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch from Hansen. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now the count. Vanderpool on the day 0 for 2, looking for his first base hit, the leadoff man in this Glow Mojis lineup as he takes down low in the dirt. 3-1, setting up for a good hitter's count for Trey Vanderpool. We'll see if he can get a pitch he can hit, take advantage of this lefty-righty matchup. 3-1, way inside. It's going to be a fun go. How much power does Vanderpool have? He'll just shoot it to right. Right in front there is Corey Cubano to field it on a couple of hops, but it's a successful fun go for Trey Vanderpool.
Vanderpool did a great job with that fungo, not trying to do too much with it. Softly serves it into right and gets a one-out base runner for the Glow Mojis.
Dalton Hurst steps in. Gonna be tough for him, a lefty-lefty matchup, especially with the delivery of Hansen on the mound as he swings and misses. High fastball got him.
He was trying to make that a 2-run homer with that swing.
He was aiming for Richmond for that one. Here's the 0-1, way inside. 1-1 now the count. Hurst today has been aboard twice. He's 1 for 2, reached on an error his last time up. He's been an aggressive pass on the bases as well. This one grounded to first, right there to field it is Freeze, and he'll go for the force at first base. Moving over to second will be Trey Vanderpool.
Good job by Max Freeze, getting the for sure out at first base to get the second out of the inning.
So 2 out, runner in scoring position for the Glow Mojis. This seems like a situation where they really need to try to take advantage with only 1 run in this ball game so far. Breland Almendova is at the dish, and he jump ropes as Trey Vanderpool takes third.
Now with 1 swing, Glow Mojis can cut down on this deficit from the Chili Peppers.
I'll tell you what, Breland Almendova just does what he wants at the dish as he skies this one foul towards the right field line. Open jersey, cooler in left field, talking to fans all the time, bringing out a football. He's the definition of a multitasker. 0-2, outside. He really can do it all for the Glow Mojis. A big fan favorite he's turning into, number 50. Gets ready for the 1-2 pitch from Hansen. Here it is. Foul ball off the netting. Almendova looking for something that he can attack. Trying to drive in Vanderpool from third. Hansen needs to be careful, not let one get away. Vanderpool lurking there at third base. 1-2, outside.
Hansen trying to go back to that fastball, trying to blow it right by Almendova, but Almendova did a good job as well, not chasing that fastball outside.
2-2, Hansen looking for a big strikeout here. Almendova at the dish. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball foul down the third base line as the tension continues to build here at Shepherd Stadium.
That was right off the end of the bat. Almendova was looking to get a piece of that.
4-1 our score. Second run of the ball game, just 90 feet away for the Glow Mojis. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Almendova drives this one to short. Right there is B-Rob. He'll fire to first. He's out. Big play and gun him down from the shortstop, B-Rob, and able to take care of it. That's out number 3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-1 remains our score. And folks, we're not going anywhere. We're getting ready for our first Cosmic Home Run Derby. This one should be a fun one. It's a chance for both teams to try to get on the scoreboard, add some cushion to their lead. And a big reminder, these runs in this Home Run Derby count for the actual score.
Both teams did very well last week here at Shepherd Stadium in the Home Run Derby. A football score, and that was because of the home runs mainly hit in the Home Run Derby last night. Or last week, rather, sorry.
We're wishing that it was last night. We wish these teams could play every day, but they can only offer their specialty about once a week. So at the plate for the Chili Peppers is Brandon Crosby. We'll see how many he can whack out of here, and for us, we count when you hear that air horn. That's when we know a home run counts. 45 seconds on the clock, and Crosby is ready to go. Still taking and looking for his first pitch to hit at, as he does right here. This one deep in the air, left center. That one's out of here. My goodness. A lot of these taking their time to come down. That's home run number 2. Crosby's got 2 on the board, looking for his 3rd. Taking a lot of good yaks. There it is. Line drive to left and just a little bit short. That one, though, skied in the air left center, and that one is not coming back. 3 home runs for Crosby. He'll be looking for a few more here. His 45 seconds winding down. He's got 15 more. 3 home runs already on the board. And landing right now is number 4. He's got 4. 5th is on the way. There's number 5. Crosby looking for his 6th. And that one's just a little bit short. So that's a good home run derby for Brandon Crosby. He's able to send 5 over the fence. That's above average here in the home run derby. An impressive showing for the righty from the Chili Peppers. Add 5 more to their score. They lead it 9-1 as Trey Vanderpool will get his shot in this home run derby after the 6th inning.
Vanderpool with a lot of power.
So first swing, 45 seconds is away, and he belts this one gone. There's 1 on the board. Number 2 is on its way and just a little bit short. Vanderpool has 1. Looking for number 2. A lot of high fly balls. There's number 2. We'll see if we hear the air horn. There it is. Vanderpool's got 2 on the board. About 30 seconds to go for Trey. Mojis need a couple more as Vanderpool lines this one to left a little bit short. He'll be looking for the big fly. There's number 3. Number 4 is on its way, and there it is. Looking now for number 5, trying to tie Crosby. He'll get 1 more swing, and this one is a foul ball. So I believe 4 for Trey Vanderpool. And they're gonna say 5. So he matches word for word, bar for bar from Brandon Crosby's swings. And the home run derby ends up at a net 0. 9-6 our score.
Great performances by both hitters here to start out round 1 of the home run derby here tonight.
A lot of action. Those runs count for the score. Add 5 to the total for each team. We have a 9-6 ball game in favor of the Chili Peppers. We'll take a break here on YouTube and go to the top of the 7th next. You're watching it all on YouTube. Well, we are into the next inning. There's the offense we've been waiting for. 9-6 our score. Alex Koberstein will remain on the mound for the Glow Mojis. Trying to have another shutdown inning like he did in the 6th. The cop resides in Durham. That's where he does his police duties at. So he'll get ready to pitch once again. Blaine McIntosh will step to the dish. Start off the 7th. Here's the first pitch of it. Upstairs for a ball.
Blaine McIntosh drafted in 2019 in the 13th round, 388th overall by the Mets.
A lot of good talent here in Cosmic Baseball. McIntosh will look to get aboard as he belts this one in the air. Right field, that's going to get down. Over to retrieve it is Cutler, and he's digging for 2. Here's the throw. The speedster's in there. Little dance over there at second. That's a leadoff double for the Chili Peppers.
You usually have speed at the top of the order. Chili Peppers have speed all throughout, and especially in the number 9 hole, and Blaine McIntosh showing off the wheels right there with a hustle double.
So runner on second, nobody out. We'll see if the Chili Peppers can add to their lead. They're up by 9. Nolan McCade steps to the dish. Got a hit up the middle his last time up. He's 1 for 2 here today as he takes one upstairs. McCade almost had a double his first time up, just fouled down the right field line. He'll be looking for something here on this 2-0 foul ball, third base line. So nobody out, runner on second base, and for those on YouTube, let us know where you want us to take the Cosmic Baseball Tour next. We need ideas, we need locations. This one swung on and missed by McCade. That'll put the count at 2-2. Here's the next pitch. This one popped in the air, foul ball, first base side. We'll do it all over again. Quite a scene here at Shepherd, confetti on the field. Cosmic glowing all around, 2-2 up and in. It's really a sight, not only the players on the field, but the fans as well, rocking with all glow-in-the-dark apparel. As a fun go attempt for McCade. He'll swing on this one, shallow right field, and over to make the catch is Greg Ryan for out number 1.
Hey, McCade, I think he rushed that fungo attempt a little bit too quickly. I think you want to try to line that into right field instead of popping it up into right field. Chili Peppers tried to take advantage of the fungo attempt, but not able to.
So now Jalen Lee will step in. Has a lot of power. We've seen him a lot in the home run derby, and he's quite a force. He won the game just 5 days ago on a Saturday night here at Shepherd Stadium. Is on the move is McIntosh. This is a foul ball, and that will get over on the DJ tent and into the fans for a souvenir. But getting back to Jalen Lee, he was really the hero in the home run derby for the Chili Peppers. Needed 3 home runs to win it, and he got it seemingly in the first 20 seconds. 1-1 outside. He also has the Cosmic Baseball record for home runs in an inning. As this one up high, Koberstein trying to locate the zone. Tough to do in the dark. Here's the 3-1. Upstairs once again, it's a fun go for Lee. Watch out, he's got some rocket with that swing, and that is a fair ball down the right field line. McIntosh will get waved around. Here's the throw to the plate. Not even close! Exclamation mark with that slam over there as Lee digging for third, and he's thrown out. Got a little greedy on the bases, and the Glow Mojis, excellent defense to get him reaching. So the fun go double doesn't end up so fun for Jalen Lee, but another run comes in to score. It's 10-6 Chili Peppers. Rodriguez skies this one in the air, right field. Coming in to make the catch, Cutler, and that is out number 3 here in the 7th. A lot of action, a lot of excitement. 1 run added on the board for the Chili Peppers. We'll head to the bottom half of the 7th next. Get up and stretch with us, so we'll take a break here on YouTube.
Well, hello. Didn't see you come in, but I'm glad you're here. We have something that we really need to talk about. So my name is Jason. This is Blaze. We're with the Tri-City Chili Peppers here in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Man, let me tell you, here at the Chili Peppers, boy, did we have a 2024 season. It was wild. But we need to take a rest this off season. You know what though? We're done resting, because resting is boring. That's right, we're launching the Cosmic Takeover Tour, and we may be coming to a city near you. So we need your help. If you thought that Cosmic was unreal, but you were too far away, we want to know. If you think that your city is ready for us, we want to know. We need your help with locations and where we're taking Cosmic Baseball. So if you're ready to be part of Cosmic Baseball, make sure you hit us up. Let's go!
Well, bottom of the 7th inning, Glow Mojis will try to respond, down by 4. New man on the mound for the Chili Peppers, it's Jacob Favor. His first pitch to the outside, but Santa Claus says that's strike number 1. Joe Burke at the plate to start off this 7th. A lot of power as he takes ball number 1. He gets ready. Next pitch from Favor is a foul ball back to the screen, and quickly 2 strikes on him.
Joe Burke from Jeffersonville, Indiana, went to Jeffersonville High School, played his college ball at Kentucky Wesleyan College.
Here's the 1-2 to him, outside. That'll put the count at even at 2-2. Joe Burke today 1 for 2, got an infield hit his last time up that scored the 1 run on offense for the Glow Mojis in this one. His 2-2 offering from Favor, he pops it up foul.
Joe Burke in high school at Jeffersonville also pitched, went 8-4, had a 3.36 ERA, and had 4 complete games back in high school.
The 2-2 sails away. That ball took flight just in the opposite direction.
Who knows, maybe we could see Joe Burke make a pitching appearance here in Cosmic Baseball.
Hey, he's got the repertoire, but right now he's going to pitch to himself for a fun go attempt and line that one into left field for a base hit. Joe Burke is aboard, and leadoff man on for the Glow Mojis. Khalil Wilson stepping in now. A lot of power from the left side, trying to keep this rally going here in the bottom of the 7th. This one, strike number 1, and we did get some suggestions from our question earlier. Where should Cosmic Baseball go next? Boston's in there, and good news for you, we're actually going to Massachusetts with Cosmic Baseball later this summer as the tour continues, as swinging and missing is Wilson. It's 1-2 to him. 1-2 pitch. Right down the middle. Got him looking. Great job by Favor, doing Wilson a favor and giving him a seat right back in the dugout.
Jacob Favor from Chesapeake, Virginia, went to Deep Creek High School. Finished his college career at Shenandoah University.
Evan Orsic will now step in. He's been pesky as this one gets away. Moving over is Burks to second, and a runner in scoring position for the Glow Mojis.
Evan Orsic does have a hit on the day. He's 1 for 2. Like to come in clutch here for the Glow Mojis.
1-0, checks his swing. Santa Claus says that doesn't matter. You're on the naughty list, and you're taking strike number 1. Next pitch, this one hit hard in the air, center field, but right there, of course, Blaine McIntosh. That's out number 2.
Orsic hit a BB right to McIntosh. Nothing he could do. McIntosh barely had to move out there in center. And a big second out for the Chili Peppers.
That was 100 miles per hour off the bat and right into the glove of Blaine McIntosh. So at the plate now, Glow Mojis will go back to work. Brantley Cutler at the dish. 1 for 2 today as he belts this one in the air. That's going to get through for a base hit. They're waving around Burke. Here's the throw from McIntosh, and it won't even come in. Another run across for the Glow Mojis, and you know they're going to celebrate. Got a little chest pulses going on right now, little pirouettes. Nice little dance party at home plate.
Brantley Cutler with a nice piece of hitting, taking it back up the middle. And he's got his second hit of the night.
He's really come up clutch, especially in the Cosmic part of the game. He was great just 5 days ago with his home run and home run derby performance, and first at bat at Cosmic comes up with an RBI single. Up to bat now, Eric Vasquez, the Cowboy, still looking for his first hit here tonight. 2-1, hit in the air, foul right over us here in the booth and back in the parking lot. Glow Mojis already with 1 here in the 7th, trying to make it some more. Vasquez shoots this one foul, right field side, and a souvenir for the fans waiting over on that part of the ballpark.
The music is vibrant here at Shepherd Stadium. Ever live in the Temptations, Jacob?
I am right now, as tempting is that pitch to Vasquez, but he takes to the outside. And you're right, the vibe here is just immaculate right now. 3-2, this one up the middle and through for a base hit. The Glow Mojis keep on rolling. Cutler moving to third. Here's the throw, not in time. And scooting over to second base is Vasquez. Like a spy in the night, he just sneaked past. And now 2 in scoring position for the Glow Mojis. The only bad news is now Temptations changes and we have some new music.
I can't believe that was the first time you've listened to Temptations. You never listened to it.
It wasn't. It was just, you know, maybe the first time I realized I was listening to it while calling Cosmic Baseball. This one hit in the air, left field. Brandon Crosby is under it. He'll make the catch. That'll do it here for the 7th inning. Glow Mojis grab 1. We're back to a 3-run ball game. But we're not going anywhere. You like that home run derby before? Saw 10 home runs between the 2 squads. Why don't we have another? Bring out 2 fresh new guys out of each dugout. It'll be Greg Ryan for the Glow Mojis and B-Rob for the Chili Peppers, although it looks like B-Rob will be replaced for Ralphie Rodriguez. So he'll be the one to start it off for the Chili Peppers in this one. Rodriguez, the lefty, a lot of good power. We saw him 5 days ago in the home run derby. He put up quite a show. He's going to be a tough test for the Glow Mojis to try to match. His time of 45 seconds starts on the first swing. Here we go. Rodriguez yet to swing. His time is yet to start. There it is. 45 seconds are on the board. Rodriguez looking for his first home run in the derby. Still looking for that pitch. This one way inside. Will Rodriguez get one that he can belt out of here? That's the big question. A lot of hard ground balls to start, and he's 15 seconds in. Here's a drive, deep in the air right field, and that one is gone. So Rodriguez has 1 on the board. You heard the air horn there. A second possibly on the way and just a little bit short. Rodriguez at the 30-second mark with 1 home run so far. This one hit high in the air, right field, not deep enough. This one, though, a good exit velo and launch angle. That's home run number 2, and number 3 is on its way. That's over the scoreboard. Does he have a 4th? No. It'll be 3 home runs for Ralphie Rodriguez. A slow start, but he got it working later on.
He didn't lose his composure, got the home runs he needed to give his team a comfortable lead. But you have to watch out for the powerful Greg Ryan coming to the plate for the Glow Mojis.
He's got a lot of good power. He'll be batting from the right side. First pitch to him. We're still waiting for that time to start. It starts on the first swing. There it is. Time has started. It's a good swing. This one deep in the air to left, but not deep enough. So Ryan still looking for his first here tonight. This one hit in the air, could have a chance, right center field, and that one is gone. Way over the scoreboard, it just kept on carrying. Ryan's got one. Looking for his second, there it is. That's a deep drive to left center. And there's the air horn. So he's got 2 so far. Rodriguez had 3. He's trying to match that and maybe add some as the Glow Mojis look for some more. There's home run number 3 with 10 seconds to go. He's looking to crawl back in this one. Does Ryan have another one in him? Here's the last pitch. And I believe that will be 3, and the confirmation is that it is 3. So another home run derby that ends up at net 0. Add 3 to both of these teams' scores. And the Chili Peppers lead the Glow Mojis 13-10. We'll head to a break here on YouTube and come back with the 8th inning next.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to rock? For no don't ever stop. We are on a crash course and freedom is running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go. Hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends for a voice. Revving up the engines. We ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts are be the best, no secret. Never just a place to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts are better life. Are you ready to move? Now that we got you.
Well, top of the 8th inning, Chili Peppers up to bat. New man on the mound for the Glow Mojis. It's Tanner Flowers. He'll face B-Rob. First pitch, foul ball.
Speaking of flowers, Jacob, what is your favorite flower of sunflower seeds?
Oh, of sunflower seeds. Oh, man. I had bacon ranch once. I'm not a big sunflower guy. Oh, my goodness. We almost had something hitting in the dome. 1-1 inside. Well, going back to that sunflower conversation, haven't had a lot of sunflowers in my day, I will admit, but I did have bacon ranch sunflower seeds once. They were really good.
I was a big ranch and barbecue flavor.
You know, the one I never really messed with is that one, just a little bit low, 3-2 the count, was the salt ones, just the regular ones. They never did much for me.
Oh, you're a sweet guy. You're not a salty guy.
Well,
When
it's
it comes
just,
to your food.
I want some flavors. B-Rob belts this one in the air. Almondova is back, and he drops it. Roberts is on the move. He's going to second. Here's the throw, and he slides in. A Fungo attempt Alamandova was all over the place, but in the right spot to make the catch. Leadoff man on second for the Chili Peppers.
That's a break for the Chili Peppers with their leadoff man aboard in scoring position.
Brandon Crosby at the dish. Fouls one back. It's 0-1 to him. Flowers will try to get over that defensive mistake. It is hard to see a baseball, especially when the lights are turned off. You can't really blame Alamandova. This one inside, 2-1 now the count. Brandon Crosby, saw him a couple innings ago in the home run derby. Hit 5, matching his number. Two the count. Crosby hits this one, and that's gonna find the green grass in right field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's airmailed, and in to score is Roberts. Moving over to second is Crosby. He delivers with an RBI single to right.
You can see the emotion of excitement from Brandon Crosby delivering for his team here in the 8th. He got jammed with a fastball, but was able to take it the other way, find some green grass, and the Chili Peppers add to their lead here in the 8th.
So 14-10, our score. Chili Peppers up by 4. Chase Evans at the plate. Here's his first pitch he sees from Flowers. Santa Claus says that's right on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1, this one popped up in the air, third base side. Vasquez loses his hat and watches it foul into the fans in foul territory.
And it looked like at first that Eric Vasquez was going to use his cowboy hat to catch that, but ran out of real estate and foul ground.
That would have been something. Pull it in from the head. 0-2 the count. Evans hits this one deep in the air left field. Alamandova is watching it drop behind him. He was all the way in to score will be Crosby. Off the double from Chase Evans. He's having a night. 3 for 4 at the plate for the Chili Peppers. Alamandova again in interesting defensive positioning. Watches that one go over his head as Brett Fick will step to the dish. A lot of craziness here in Cosmic Baseball. Still no outs. The top of the 8th, Fick takes inside. I'll put the count at 1-1. Flowers on the mound, trying to make this a pretty inning, but already 2 runs coming across for the Chili Peppers. Gets Fick though to swing and miss at that one. Next pitch, this one hit hard, and that'll fall right in left field. Evans is getting waved around. The ball is just flipping all over the place. Throw goes into second, and another run comes in to score. It's an RBI double for Brett Fick, and the Chili Peppers having an offensive explosion here in the 8th.
4 straight hits for the Chili Peppers. The hitting shoes are on. Still nobody out.
Max Freeze now steps in, trying to keep the hitting party a success. He takes strike number 1. We've seen a lot of home runs in the home run derby, but yet to see one in actual play as Freeze grounds this one to short. Vanderpool is there. He'll fire to third base, and they got Fick in a pickle. We'll see how they do in this rundown. He's going back and forth, dives down. Did they get the tag? Yes, they did. Thought for a moment Brett Fick was able to sumo his way down there and avoid the tag. But the Glow Mojis run the pickle successfully, get the rundown of Brett Fick. That's out number 1 here in the 8th.
And I think Brett Fick was going to be out either way, because on that initial throw from Trey Vanderpool, Brett Fick, being the buddy he is with Vanderpool, shoved him out of the way so he could get back to second.
You think that counts as interference?
Yeah, it's just a tad, just a little friendly banter between the two.
Reese Jurgen, he's been hitting the ball hard tonight, and he has another hit. This one goes up the middle. Reese Jurgen today has been hitting the ball hard, and he has a 3 for 4 night for the Chili Peppers.
And for the Chili Peppers, that's their 17th hit. They've all been hitting very well tonight, up and down the lineup.
Corey Cubano will step in. Cubano 1 for 3 today, looking for his first RBI though of the ball game. Takes the pitch outside. Here's the next pitch, swung on and missed. Big cut and a rip. That'll even the count. Flowers ready. Check swing. Did he go around? Santa Claus says he did. That's the only judge you need to go to. The one with the most holiday spirit. 1-2. Ground ball. Second base side. Right there is Hurst. He makes the tag. We'll see if they said he was out there. Definitely got the out at first, but I believe he missed the tag. What a great job by Jurgen to avoid it. He avoided it like I did when my mom tried to feed me vegetables as a kid.
And I'm surprised the Glow Mojis are not challenging this. The fans have the say on whether the call stands or not. I'm surprised they didn't challenge that call.
Yeah, that's our replay system here in Cosmic Baseball. It's the fans. They get to vote on whether that is or not, as McIntosh at the dish, 1-1 the count. 2 for 3 day for Blaine. Looking to get his third hit as he takes one down low, put the count at 2-1. Next pitch, and this one just to the outside. 2 runners in scoring position and already a 3-run inning as this one hit in the air right field. That'll get down. That's hit number 3 for Blaine McIntosh. In to come is Freeze. Right behind him is Jurgen. 2 more score for the Peppers.
A big, huge, crooked number for the Chili Peppers here in the 8th. And now have an 8-run lead.
They just keep the carousel moving. Unlimited quarters to keep this ride at go. Nolan McCade steps in at the dish. Takes strike number 1. 2 outs here, top of the 8th inning. 18-10 our score. Z takes strike number 2. Flowers will check over at McIntosh at first base. McIntosh with already a stolen base in this one. We'll see if he's on the move here in the Cosmic Night as this one's hit in the air, right field. Cutler is under it and makes the catch. That will end the 8th inning, but not before the Peppers add a few more. It's a 5-run inning for the team in neon green. We'll head to the home half of the 8th next. Conclude this cosmic chaos. You don't want to miss it. Coming up on YouTube. Sweet Caroline belting here at Shepherd Stadium. Fans love it as Preston Robbins steps in.
So good, so good, so good.
It is so good, and especially for the Peppers right now, up by 8. As Brandon McComber steps back on the mound. We saw him in the daylight. He was so good during that time. Trying to be so good in this one. Pop up in the air. Might need a boarding pass on its way down. Able to make the catch is Ralphie Rodriguez. Over there at shortstop. That's out number 1.
Dietrichs will come to the plate, has a little GoPro on his batting helmet.
So we'll see if this one can get posted on social media or not. Here's the pitch, upstairs.
Jacob, I meant to ask you, when I was singing so good, do you think I could become a singer? Or do you think my vocals aren't that great?
No, I
You can be honest with me, it's okay.
I mean, I've yet to, I need a larger sample size. This one popped in the air. Same real spot. Vic thought about going behind the back. He's just gonna make the generic catch for out number 1. I don't know, Jared, do you wanna belt out some more? Maybe we can test out the vocals?
I'll have to send you an audio of me singing. Unless there's a song that the DJ plays that just speaks to my soul and I have to sing it.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it in the archives unless, you know, you can't help yourself.
If you play Pitbull like we were talking about earlier, then yes, I will sing the Pitbull.
Trey Vanderpool, first pitch swinging, foul territory, long run. That'll fall right in front of Cubano. That's a fair ball. Hard to see here in this cosmic night, but safe there at first base is Trey Vanderpool.
Just hit the chalk. He's able to squeeze it in fair territory, and Glow Mojis need that. They need to get a rally going if they want to come back into this one. Down by 8. We've seen 8 home runs, at least in a home run derby before, but it's very hard to do.
Dalton Hurst lines this one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. We'll see the speed of Vanderpool. They're waving him around third. He will come in and score. Hurst is digging for 3. That's a 2-out triple for the Glow Mojis.
Hurst hit that perfectly. He hit it in the corner. Crosby was playing in the left center gap. They were playing him to pull, and he hits it really well into the corner, and it looks like we might have a challenge here.
Well, we'll see. A lot of shoving going on around there at third base.
And it looks like the baseball must have gotten stuck in the corner of the fence, so I think they're going to give him just a double.
Aw, that's no fun. We want to see triples.
That's my guess, but if that's a ground rule double, then Trey Vanderpool should be at third. I'm not quite sure what the ruling is.
You're right. Well, this is quite interesting. We'll see if the base hit won't matter. Swinging and missing is Hurst will head to third anyway. He's like, that's how I feel about you umpires, counting that, even though that's in the rule book. That's how I'm going to motor over there. Alamedova, he's been probably the craziest cosmic player we've seen. Just all over the place. Can he get a hit, though? That's the question. 1-2 the count. He's 0 for 3 today. Look at that. You just see him jump rope there so casually. We're just so used to that right now. Alamedova just, he does anything he wants. So 2-2 as he fouls this one away. Count remains at even at 2s. 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th inning, and a 7-run ball game, 18-11. Alamedova swings and misses, and Brendan McComber wipes away another victim. Glow Mojis score 1 in this bottom half. They still trail by 7 as we get ready for the home run derby. This is a big call. Who are each team gonna send out there in the potentially last home run derby we'll see tonight? So Chili Peppers making their way off the field. Home run derby on deck. Max Freeze will be the one for the Chili Peppers. Jared, do you have a prediction? How many home runs do you think Freeze is going to send out of here?
I'm not quite sure. Max Freeze hasn't participated particularly in a lot of rounds of the home run derby this season, so it's hard to say.
Well, that starts the round. That one will just mosey over in center field. Freeze still looking for his first. We'll wait to hear the air horn for confirmation. And there is home run number 1. So 1 on the board for Max Freeze, trying to put this out of reach for the Glow Mojis. This one in the air to left has some carry, and it is just short off the wall. 20 seconds to go for Max Freeze at the plate. Line drive into left, not deep enough. Still only with 1 home run in this derby for Freeze. Under 10 seconds to go. He's looking for another one. This one down the left field line, but foul, and that will do it. 1 home run from Max Freeze, and the door is open for the Glow Mojis.
And the power man coming to the plate. Joe Burke will hit for the Glow Mojis.
So 19-11. If Burke wants to tie this one up, he needs 8.
Last week at Shepherd Stadium, he got 7.
You never know what you could get. Is 8 too much to ask? We are about to find that out. First time he swings will be when we start the clock. 45 seconds, getting ready to go. There's the first swing, and we are underway. Burke still looking for his first. Glow Mojis down by 8. He needs a big round, and he sends out, waiting, and there it is, home run number 1. Burke has 1 on the board. He's 15 seconds down. Now there's number 2. 2 on the board for Joe Burke, trying to add a little bit more magic here for the Glow Mojis. Waiting for that air horn to give us confirmation. There's number 3. Joe Burke up to 3 on the board. 15 seconds to go. This one hit in the air left field. Could have a chance for number 4. And there it is. Number 4 on the way. Burke looking for number 5. And there it is. Number 5 just landed. Can he have number 6? One last swing, and it's just a little bit short. So 5 home runs for Joe Burke in this frame. And the Glow Mojis crawl within a little bit closer as we enter the 9th. We'll go to the first ever Cosmic 9th inning. You don't want to miss it. You're on YouTube. Well, we're here in the 9th. One more inning and one more derby. It's the first ever 9-inning Cosmic game in history, and you're watching it here on YouTube. Glad you can join us in a tight one. It's 19-16. Our score as Jalen Lee is at the plate. Zach Camp on the mound. The count is now 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Lee pops it up in the air. We'll see who calls it over on the infield. Vanderpool's under it and makes the catch. That's out number 1 here in the 9th. Ralphie Rodriguez will now step to the plate. Rodriguez takes one, and that's a strike according to Santa Claus. 0-1 the count. Jared, do you have any predictions or any feelings you have here in the ninth?
I think this game is once again going to come down to the home run derby. We'll see which each team puts out there for the final round.
Rodriguez pops this up, foul territory. Robbins is under it, makes the catch. Tough play in the dark, and he puts away Rodriguez. So Zach Camp back on the mound trying to make this a quick inning for the Glow Mojis. We saw him earlier in this game pitch the first the first 3 innings. That classic windup as he fires to Roberts and he fouls it away. You could say that maybe he has an advantage here, or I guess the batters do, seeing him for the 3rd time here tonight, but also it's glow in the dark and you never know. This one a ground ball to second. Greg Ryan is there. Quick and easy 1-2-3 inning for the Glow Mojis. Zach Camp, how about it? Puts the Peppers in the campground here to end the top of the 9th inning. We'll head to the bottom half. A 3-run ball game, 19-16. You don't want to miss the conclusion of this one. It's coming up next on YouTube.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to rock from the going to stop? We are on a crash course of freedom that's running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go, hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, like here we go. Calling all my friends, my boys. Revving up the engines, we ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Be the best, no secret. Never just a race to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Are you ready to move? Now that we got you loose.
Well, bottom of the 9th inning, Glow Mojis trying to add on some pat-on runs as this one struck deep in the air, left center. Joe Burke will have some extra bases, digging for second. Here's the throw. Oh no, that's a terrible idea. Brandon Crosby with a laser strike off the wall. Big out number 1 here in the 9th.
Joe Burke got a little too aggressive on that hard hit ball. Perfectly played off the ricochet of the wall by Brandon Crosby. Throws a strike to second, and the Chili Peppers tag out Burke. Huge first out.
Well, Khalil Wilson will try to get on base this time and not get thrown out. We've seen a lot of good plays from this Chili Pepper outfield. Blaine McIntosh sliding catch. Corey Cubano threw out a runner at third. And Brandon Crosby throws out one at second. I mean, these are some deadly arms in the outfield. Wilson strikes this one good. Center field, McIntosh uses the wheels and covers the ground.
That's why he's in center field. The speed kills, and he killed right there, taking away extra bases from Wilson.
Talking about the outfield, they just continue to impress for the Chili Peppers. Evan Orsic, last hope before we go to the home run derby. He takes strike number 1. Jalen Lee on the mound. You saw him bat a few times. Takes outside and counts 1-1. See See what Orsic decides to swing at here. Doesn't go there. 2-1 the count. Orsic today is 1 for 3. He got a hit his first time up the middle. He's caused a lot of havoc on the bases. Head of the count now, 3-1. Here in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs in a 3-run ball game, he'll have a fun go. Here it is. Grounded to third. He's testing out Fick. Bobbles it a little bit. Fires in the scoop. Out by Max Freeze is not in time. It's a successful fun go attempt for Evan Orsic.
2-out base hit, doesn't do any damage if you're the Chili Peppers. Try to work around that 2-out base hit, but they have a dangerous hitter coming into play in Brantley Cutler. A lot of power from the left side.
Rocking number 55 here in cosmic action as he hits this one fair down the right field line. Cutler will cruise into first, and there stopping at second base will be Evan Orsic. And possibly a 2-out rally ensuing for the Glow Mojis.
Cutler, a hitting machine. That's his 3rd hit of the day. 3 for 3 ball game.
He's pitched, he's hit. He's done a lot of good stuff for the Glow Mojis. This one upstairs from Lee. Eric Vasquez at the plate, trying to deliver a big hit as he skies this one. In the air, left field. Crosby on the move. He'll rove over and make the catch. Big out number 3 for the Chili Peppers. And that will be the score as we go into the home run derby. 19-16, our score. This should set up to an exciting finish in the derby. We'll find out who the coaches decide are their big dogs. This will be the conclusion of Cosmic Baseball. It's a home run derby, 45 seconds for each team. They will send out 1 representative. Each of these runs will count for the total. The Chili Peppers right now have a 3-run advantage, and we'll see who they want to send up to the dish. So, I believe we got our 2 home run hitters announced. It'll be Jalen Lee and Brantley Cutler. And last time, if you remember 5 days ago at Shepherd Stadium, Cutler hit 7 home runs to keep the Glow Mojis in front. It was a come from behind effort actually, and hit 8 home runs. Glow Mojis took the lead by 2. Then Jalen Lee came up to the plate, hit 3, and that was enough for the Chili Peppers to win. This time, their roles are reversed. Jalen Lee will look to add on to this 3-run Chili Pepper lead, and Brantley Cutler will try to play hero for the Glow Mojis. It'll be Lee up first. Time starts on the first swing. 45 seconds getting ready to go, and the time has started. Jalen Lee has the Cosmic Home Run Derby record with 9 in 1 round. He is certainly a threat at the plate, but still looking for a pitch to hit as he slams this one. That won't be far enough. He's going to change his bat mid-home run derby. He's already 19 seconds in, and the bat could have worked. That one just a little bit short, though, in right field. Still looking for something good to hit. He's really leaving the door open for the Glow Mojis. 30 seconds down. He's yet to have a home run. Glow Mojis lurking on deck. 7 seconds to go. Lee hits this one in the air, well struck to right, but that's not deep enough. Still looking for his first, and he won't have any. Wow, this is going to be dramatic.
That's not the Jalen Lee that we're used to seeing. A stunner here at Shepherd Stadium.
So Jalen Lee with the home run derby record just puts up a donut in his round. So Brantley Cutler needs 3 to tie, 4 to win for the Glow Mojis. They have yet to win here at Shepherd Stadium, and Brantley Cutler is going to try to make that happen. The lefty in a big spot. 3 to tie, 4 to win. He'll have 45 seconds. If he gets 2 or less, the Peppers win. If he gets 3, we're tied. And if he gets 4, it's game over. Time has started. First swing on the way, and first home run on the way. He needs 2 more. You'll hear the air horn there. That's home run number 1. 2 more to tie. This one on the air to right, and that is home run number 2. Home run number 3 right behind it. He needs 1 more to win this. 20 seconds down. This one hit in the air, right center. It has a chance. It's gone! Glow Mojis win it in the Derby. Brantley Cutler, the hero. Unbelievable. 20-19, your final.
Each and every night Cosmic Baseball is played, whether it's on the Cosmic Takeover Tour or at Shepherd Stadium, it's always a battle. Each inning, each play, each out. Brantley Cutler getting the victory for the Glow Mojis here tonight. What a performance.
He comes up clutch in that home run derby. With 10 seconds to go, he sends the go-ahead home run that barely gets out of here, but enough to get it done. Brantley Cutler, an unbelievable effort. And what a showdown in the home run derby that we had to conclude this Thursday night. Glow Mojis get their first ever Cosmic victory here at Shepherd Stadium. The season series goes to 5-4 in favor of the Peppers. But the Glow Mojis reign victorious here in this one. For everyone watching on YouTube, we thank you so much for watching. This was quite the entertaining one. First ever 9-inning Cosmic game we've ever seen. And the Glow Mojis win it in comeback fashion. 20-19 your final score. I've been Jacob Maurer alongside Jared Vinecourt. Huge thank you to our director and producer, Alexandra Herta, as we get ready to conclude this Thursday night. 20-19 your final. Thank you so much everyone for watching on YouTube. Next Cosmic game will be right here on this same spot here at Shepherd Stadium and on YouTube next Saturday, July 5th. You don't want to miss it. We'll have all the coverage and more for you. But for here on this Thursday night, Glow Mojis take it 20-19, and we'll send it away. Everyone watching at home, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your night.